What's up? What's up? What's up? What's up? We are live for I guess you can say special. It's not really special, but special for me because Turf isn't home. But happy Thursday. What's going on, Spence?
Not much, man. Just chilling, enjoying the fruits of the Patriots draft.
Yeah, I can't wait to talk about that actually. I'm really excited. I know this is the first time everybody's seen Turf with glasses, right? Didn't know I wear glasses for distance. I'm trying to find the chat. I don't think anybody's on yet though.
Are we on the same chat? Is it a different chat link or?
No. It's not. It should be in the panel.
Oh, okay. I see it here.
Yeah, overlay. Right. No, I don't want that. Never miss a comment. Yeah, I'm pretty sure we're live. I see we got. It looks like we got 10 people live, right? 10 people.
Nice.
Oh, it's X. It's on X. Always. Yay. Hold on. I don't think. Okay, no, it says it's streaming. It's just probably nobody on, right? I know we're competing with a lot of spots right now, so let me check and make sure.
I see us on YouTube.
You do see it? Okay, good.
Yeah.
And that's where I was going. Like I said, we dealing with a lot. It's a lot going on today, but it is all good because we are going to do what we do.
That's right.
I really feel old right now. Yeah, I really feel old the way
get those bifocals.
Yeah, I need bifocals bad. I hate them though. I can't do it. Anywho, so yeah, man. You think the Knicks gonna take care of business today or what?
I don't know. It's a close game. It's anybody's game right now. It's honestly like I think it'd be kind of funny if the Pistons won.
Really?
Do you know that would be like I think this would be the first win in Detroit for Detroit basketball since Chauncey Billups.
Wow, are you serious?
Mm-hmm.
Chauncey Billups.
They haven't won a playoff game in Detroit since Chauncey Billups.
Wow,
that's crazy, right?
Rough. That is rough, bro.
They've got 2 wins in the series, and they're both in New York.
That's wild.
Yeah. So I hope they win tonight. I hope they force this to a game 7 and make the Knicks fight for everything.
Yeah, it would be nice, but that makes your life easier. That's for sure.
Give the Celtics a little rest. Let them get healed up a little bit.
Right.
The Knicks or the Pistons, neither one of those teams are going to give them the kind of series that Orlando gave them. That was very physical.
Yes, very. It might cause problems, right? As far as next playoff.
I don't think so. It's I think if anything, thank you Orlando for activating Jason Tatum in round 1.
Okay.
30, 12, and 6.
Right.
Let's do it. Let's go. Thank you.
Thanks
for that. We had to suffer through the playoffs last year watching him miss shots all over the place.
Right. So
it's something fun when Jalen and Jason are both cooking.
Right. So we actually got another game after this too. Did you know that?
Yeah, it's playoff basketball, man.
That's right. Yeah,
they're doing these 2 a nights until one of the other teams loses.
Yeah. They just showed Rip too. Richard Hamilton, a UConn great, baby.
That's right.
UConn great. Right. But I guess it depends on who wins on who they play next, right? As far as this
what, Knicks and Detroit?
Yeah.
Winner of this series plays the Celtics.
They do get the side. That's what I thought. So
yep.
Yeah, it's game over.
Yeah.
But I mean, the best thing that could have happened for them as far as giving y'all a run for your money anyways, right?
Yeah, I mean, I'm going to be honest. The team I didn't want to face in round 2 was Indy, so I'm glad.
Right.
I'm glad it's going like that. Let the Cavaliers have all that smoke. They want that. They think they're tough. Yeah. Good luck.
Yeah, they're pretty good.
Halliburton's going to go out there soul snatching next round. Yeah. Congratulations to Cleveland, by the way, for getting the number 1 seed. It's I know that city doesn't have much to celebrate, so enjoy it.
Right.
I don't know how much longer you're going to be around, but you are in the number 1 seed. You got home court until, at least you face us.
Right. Man, so
yeah, that's it. We turned out both to be correct on the Luka trade.
Yes.
That Dallas didn't make the playoffs, and Luka got bounced in the first round.
Sure did.
So
shout out to my guy Nico. What he said came true, regardless of how y'all feel about him.
I also don't think Nico thought he was not going to make the playoffs.
Right.
And Anthony Davis was going to go down in the playoffs, and Kyrie was going to blow his ACL.
Exactly. So it is what it is.
Yeah.
But there should have been no more of a motivated Luka, more than ever, right?
Oh, he was definitely motivated, but I mean, he got fully rested Ant. It's like just reminds me of last year a lot, right? You remember the war that Ant went into round 1 last year. Like that was masterful.
Bloodbath.
And everybody was like, "Oh, is he got next? He's gonna be the next face of the league."
Right.
It was like you couldn't even get the sentence out, and he was out of the playoffs.
Right.
In the next round, Luka just dispatched him.
Very true.
It's it's going to be a good playoffs.
I agree. Yeah,
and it's wide open now that the Lakers are out. Like, I'm not sure who's going to take this thing home. Oklahoma City looks super strong. But I mean, Denver looks like they got activated. Jamal Murray threw up 43 yesterday.
That's right.
That is a dangerous team when they get hot.
Who's the head coach?
Son of is it like PJ Carlissimo or something? Or it's a former coach's son. I'm not sure who's. Somebody just told you to stop talking while you're eating. Chat lives matter.
Chat lives matter. Gianna forever. Appreciate you for coming through. Hope you enjoy the show. And you are right. I should not be, but I get a pass today. Trust me, I get a pass.
Turf's hungry.
It's been a long week.
It's been a long.
Yeah, it's gonna be a lot. So I do apologize, Gianna. You are correct. And I'm done. I will only drink for the rest of the show. But thank you, because that at least let me know we actually have, somebody on YouTube.
Yep.
Checking it out. Appreciate you. But yeah, man. I don't see anybody beating OKC except for the Celtics.
Yeah. I mean, if that's how it plays out and it's Boston and OKC,
right,
that's chalk. I mean, that's how everybody kind of expected it to happen.
Right.
No disrespect to you, Cleveland. No disrespect. I know you're the number 1 seed, but nobody really thought you were going to take it there.
No. And nobody still believes it.
Yeah.
Nope, not at all. Real talk, Raiders in the building. What's cracking 805? What's good, fellas? Appreciate you coming through. Hope you enjoy the show as always. Yeah.
So we could keep an eye on this Knicks game. It looks like it's a 10-point lead now for the Knicks. Looks like they're serious about trying to move on.
Absolutely.
You want to get right into it, man? I know this is a moment we've all been waiting for. We've been mocking for a month, trying to figure it out, read the tea leaves,
You know, man. So you know what? We're gonna start with y'all first, man.
Okay.
Let me see if I can find a way to pull this up. Let me see. Is there a particular site we want to use?
Honestly, I'm on I've got it up on Sporting News. The only one that I found that just had it like list ironically.
Shoot me the link. I'll pull it up.
Shoot, it's on my other screen.
Sportingnews.com.
Yeah. Just do New England Patriots draft picks 25. It should come up.
Do what?
No matter, just Patriots draft picks 2025 should come up.
Officially cool.
Yeah. But I was a little surprised at how they went, but not super surprised. I knew that Vrabel, being an Ohio State guy, he was going to have his favorites in this draft from Ohio State. So I wasn't super surprised when he went Travion Henderson in round 2. I think in a couple mocks I took him. Will Campbell was the worst kept secret at 4. Everybody kind of knew he was going there.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
I'd given up on like the trade down stuff a couple weeks ago and started to, just embrace it that it was going to be Campbell. The more film I watch on him, he's nasty.
He's a monster. Yeah, you know what? Dang it, man. I wanted just a decent list. I can't find one. Everything is so spread out. You said Sporting News?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like everywhere I was looking, like it was like slideshows, and I just wanted to list.
Yeah, just a quick. Oh, here we go. Yes, got it. Found it. All right. So for all you Patriot fans, can you teach me how to? I was literally just listening to this song, man. Shout out to Sam. Appreciate you for coming through. Hope you enjoy the show. All right, I don't know how to share on this thing. I don't learn how to use this. You would think
if it's the same as what I'm looking at, then you've got like there should be a share like right underneath the.
Yep. Sporting News. Bam.
There we go.
There we go. So we are sharing it out, ladies and gentlemen. This is the Patriots draft. Let me see if I do that, what it looks like. Does it show up bigger?
Yeah, it's zooming in.
It is zooming in?
Yep.
Right.
Maybe a little bit more. Yeah, I think that's pretty good right there.
All right, perfect.
Verbo getting the free ad.
No, getting the free advertising. Hey, you still work.
Hey.
Yeah, I work. You know, work there. Yeah, that's dope. All right, so yeah, let's dive right on into it, man. First pick, you already talked about it. Will Campbell. I thought it was super solid. Makes a lot of sense. Drake May has to be excited.
For sure. I mean, for the first 2 picks, I mean, you got the top tackle in the draft.
Right.
And you got the number 2 running back in the draft.
Some people say he's the number 1 running back in the draft.
I'll give Jonte his flowers. Like, like he had an amazing season. He's the one that everybody picks as the generational talent out of this draft. So
right.
It's fine. I'm just excited because like this guy does not put the ball on the field, and he is an absolute game changer in the pass blocking. Like he's great out of the backfield. He's great carrying the ball.
Right.
And he can absolutely stone people when he's doing pass blocking. So it's a win all the way around. Like, he's going to be on the field a lot.
Oh yeah, I mean, as long as he can withstand, in my opinion. I mean, I don't think they're going to limit the kid at all. There's no reason to. I wouldn't limit the kid for what, right? I mean,
Yeah,
I'm not
absolutely.
gonna lie. That hurt my feelings. That hurt my feelings. Y'all took him on me.
Yeah.
You know, he
Yeah.
was number 2.
Everybody's talking about he and Mondre splitting time, and I just Mondre, honestly, he makes too much money. I have to believe that they're probably going to be looking to move him
Get
in
rid
the
of him.
off season. He's making. I want to say he's the. I looked at this the other day. He's the fourth highest paid running back in the NFL AAV.
Really?
Yeah,
Wow.
he's
Yeah.
making over $9 million a year,
He's got to produce like that.
and he
In order
led the
to keep
league
it.
in fumbles for running backs, and he just wasn't good last year. And I mean, I have a hard time really like pinning a lot of blame on any of the players last year for anything because the team was so bad.
Right.
The coaching staff was so bad. I've said this so many times. Like we had an offensive line coach who had never coached offensive line. Like everybody out of position, coaching out of position, just no development
Right.
at all. Right. I mean, 2 worst tackles in the game. Wide receivers couldn't run routes, couldn't catch balls. Literally, I mean,
I agree. No, I totally
no
agree.
joke. Javon Baker couldn't even get on the field. So getting somebody who's plug and play like Travion Henderson, I think is huge.
It's rock solid.
Yeah, Kyle Williams, I was a little less
happy about.
Well, I I'm a big supporter of the Iowa State receivers,
Right.
and I kind of wanted Jalen Noel at that point.
Yeah.
But I've been watching a lot more film on Kyle Williams now that we drafted him.
Right.
I kind of see what Steve Smith is talking about. Like he's got some edge, and he works on the outside pretty much exclusively. His snaps line him up on the outside almost all the time. So he's going to run that X.
Right.
And I sent you the rehab video of Steph. Diggs is like, he's doing insane things. 5 months out from ACL surgery, and he's going full speed.
Yes.
Change of direction.
Yep.
Running routes like that. That's crazy. You don't see that.
I'm not gonna lie. He was looking good, man. I'm not gonna lie. He was looking good. I was impressed with what you shot over, considering he's just fresh out. That's pretty wild. I'm even shocked they're even allowing him to push that hard.
I know, right? Like, I mean, part of it is I think maybe this video was from before he had signed, possibly. But yeah, just the simple fact that he's to the point where he's making cuts.
Right.
Like that, his rehab must be going like super well.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah. But Kyle Williams looks, I mean, if he puts 15 pounds on, he's gonna be a real problem. Like 5'11", he's not super tall, but he's got enough speed and he's got enough moves to work on the outside.
Right.
He's got separation. I'm excited to see what happens. Like, plus, I don't want to bury Jalen Polk and Javon Baker from last year, and Kendrick Bourne for that matter. Like he came back late, right, from an ACL,
correct,
last season, and he didn't really get into game shape until the very end of the season.
Correct.
So I mean, the wide receiver room is going to look pretty nice this year if Steph Diggs can get on the field, right, and we have our little slot receiver.
Right.
And then one of these wide receivers just need to pan out. That's it. Just one.
I agree.
Jared Wilson at 3rd pick, center. Like, how about this? Jared Wilson runs a 4.8.
Jesus.
A 4.8. That's insane.
That's
insane for a center.
That's ridiculous. I thought it was a steal. I was shocked that you guys got him.
Yeah,
that late. I thought he'd honestly go way before that.
He's considered one of the best value picks in the draft because he's I think like 30 slots behind where everybody had him on the board.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, I can't wait. Like, I'm not a fan of the center that we brought in from Minnesota. Like the dude literally got cut because he can't pass block.
Right. You're absolutely right.
They're like, Bradbury, bye. Like, we don't need that.
Right.
We don't need to get our quarterback killed who's coming off injury.
Nope.
So
but no thanks.
Yeah. So enjoy the bench.
Right.
Because this kid, hopefully he takes this job.
I think he does. I mean, he was a dog. Yep, pun intended.
Yeah. I mean, he stoned Texas too. Like I remember him in those games. Like, both those D tackles got drafted for Texas. No, don't sleep on that.
Correct.
No pressure on that Georgia quarterback.
Right.
Up the middle.
Right. Nope. I agree, man. So yeah, solid pick. How do you feel about this next one though? Craig Woodson.
Hey, he had an RAS score of 8.9.
Okay.
I think somebody I saw one of the New England sports beat writers talking about this. They said he had the highest RAS score for a safety. In like the last 5 years, he's like top 3 last 5 years of all safeties drafted.
Oh wow.
Yeah. So I think they want him because he's a more of a pure safety, right? They want somebody that can cover. They don't know. We have a lot of the kind of like the big safeties that you can drop down as linebackers or support the run. They wanted somebody that's more of like a free safety that can work in the back.
Right.
And apparently that's this kid. That's what they think of him.
Right.
So we'll see. I mean, time will tell. Like he doesn't look super impressive on tape.
Yeah.
Just watching some of his highlights, he looks solid enough. But I just don't know if he's going to be like a difference maker. But I mean, they thought highly enough of him to come up and get him.
I was going to say. So I mean, you got to think at least he's got to at least be what one would consider some depth. That can give you some plays.
Yeah, and he was looking for above the talent. He was looking for character. He was looking for leaders, and apparently this guy is that. Like he's a captain. If you watch some of the game film, like you can tell that he's the leader of the defense.
Right.
So that's the kind of people that he wanted to draft this year. Is same thing with Travion Henderson. Same thing with Will Campbell. They said if you watch the film of Will Campbell at the combine, all the other tackles were just following him around like little puppy dogs. Like he was their ringleader, right? So like automatically, in a room of left tackles, like alpha dogs, like he is the alpha dog.
Right.
So it's that kind of stuff,
Yeah.
My favorite pick is the next one though.
I was gonna say
became Josh Farmer from Florida State, man.
Oh, 4. I told everybody, man, rounds 2 through 5 were gonna just be.
I know. Nobody believed us. Nobody believed us. This draft was loaded.
Beyond loaded. Man.
I honestly don't know how some of these teams that had garbage drafts, I don't know how they did it.
I don't get it. I mean, we found a way to pick up a couple of picks. I would have probably chose different, maybe, if you will.
Yeah.
But hey, it is what it is. I'll
My only two criticisms of the Patriots draft are Andres Borregales and Julian Ashby.
okay.
I am, and it's not because they're bad players.
Long snapper and
I
kick.
am not in favor. I am not in favor of spending draft capital on
It doesn't
special
make
teams
sense.
players, kickers, punters.
In the 5th round.
Yeah, and especially when you already have a kicker on the roster that did well last year.
I was gonna say,
Granted, it was in Minnesota, it was inside a dome, but I mean, that Romo kid was the number one kicker in the UFL last year. So, I mean, I don't understand why you didn't just give him a chance.
right.
Like Borregales, I mean, I saw a video of him kicking. He's kind of shorter on the shorter side. He's a little stocky.
But a kicker, who drafts a kicker? Like, can't you pick a kicker up as a free agent? Like,
exactly.
I don't understand.
Exactly. There's 100 of them that are floating around on free agency that are just looking for work. Same thing with a long snapper, man. Like, just go down to local high school. You can find somebody that can do long snapping. Like,
the only thing I'll say with that is I'm assuming that's a dual threat. Meaning that, yes, he's a long snapper, but he's probably got some packages. You know what I mean? The only reason I say that is because that's how my guy ate for a decade in the NFL.
yeah.
Mainly with the Titans, right? And did he play for the Cowboys? I know he coached the Cowboys. But yeah, my guy that I played with at Montana State. I mean, he was second string. He was long snapper, but he was second string linebacker. And that's why I think they kept him so long, as far as the Titans are concerned. Kenny Amato is his name.
Kenny Amato.
Shout out to Kenny Amato. He's
There you go.
raised out of I want to say he's from Miami. Not Miami specifically, but Florida. I think he grew up in Florida. But yeah, we met Montana State. He went to JUCO as well, but not on that West Coast. That was the thing that was different with him that I recalled. He was one of the East Coast or one of those other JUCO locations, because Cali is like its own. Okay, everywhere else has got something else, but California JUCO, which I consider to be the cream of the crop. I know I'll probably get flack for that. But yeah, at least in my day it was. Shout out to Trash Channel. Trash Channel, what does that say? 1970. Raiders need to move to the XL.
Oh, God.
Relevancy. Thank you, sir. We appreciate you and hope you enjoy it. Let me know who your team is. The least you can do when you're going to talk like this, at least say who your team is so that we can have that conversation, sir. So, yeah, thank you.
Well, I mean, if his channel name is Trash Channel, he's probably a New York fan.
Yeah, is this your team playing tonight?
He's probably rolling Jets and Knicks, Mets.
Right. All the wrong teams.
Tell me you're a Jets fan.
Oh man, too funny.
So, yeah, I mean, the rest of the draft. I mean, Marcus Bryant is a developmenable tackle, and
correct.
How could I forget?
Good place to pick it, right?
Yeah, Braden Swinson. They said he's going to get a lot of looks this year.
Yeah, he's 5th round pick.
He's motivated and he is talented, man. Like, he's a little bit undersized, but I don't think that's good. Undersized people don't scare me. Like, I don't know why people get scared off by that. It's just, eat some food and lift.
It'll happen, right? Especially
it'll happen.
Get there. Yeah, once you get to the league, you are absolutely putting on 15 pounds.
Right.
Just from your workout alone. You're gonna absolutely put on some weight. So I can agree with you on that a little bit. That's why I was happy with my last pick, but we'll talk about that when we get there.
Well, we had Mr. Irrelevant this year. It's Kobe Minor.
You guys did get the last
kickoff
guy. Kobe Minor. What is his rank?
Cornerback. Yeah, I don't know. He's a
Big.
you little undersized. Doesn't look too bad though. He looks like he's got some moves. But I mean, honestly, I mean, last pick of the draft, you're not really expecting a lot. So
Of
we'll
course
see.
not.
Special teams, maybe is my guess. I think he had a lot of special teams reps, and that's kind of what you're looking for.
Right.
Right.
Not anything serious, obviously, or expectations being high as far as panning out.
Yeah.
No, I get it. That's what's up, man. All right, so that's the Patriots.
Let's do it, man. Bring up those Raiders.
Yeah, let me see if I can do the same thing here. Let me go backwards. And let me say Raiders. Sport news. What's going on? Sporting news?
They're not giving the Raiders any love.
Yeah, right. Here we go, I think. All right, this is it. All right, that should do it right there. Let's pull her on up. Raiders share. All right, bam. Hold on. Let me get that setting back right. All right, there we go. But before Welsh snack, Boston win like every year. Those banners are insane.
It's what it's like to be in Titletown.
I love it, bro. Titletown, it is for Spence. Hey, you're from there too, so I can't even be mad.
You're from there. You're from there too.
Well, somewhat. I'm from New England. I'm not from Mass. I'm not from where the Celtics.
You're Connecticut.
I'm CT. So speaking of CT, I didn't realize the kid Booker that the Cowboys drafted in the first round. I think he's a defensive tackle.
He's a guard.
A guard? No, that's right. He's a guard. Yeah, he's born and raised in New Haven, Connecticut, man. Gun waving New Haven.
There you go. Yep. Gun waving New Haven.
That's what we used to call it growing up. It was wild out there. Gun waving New Haven. But yeah. So yeah, man, this is gonna be quick and easy for me because look, what did you give your draft as far as a grade? Or did you give it a grade? What would you give it if you could?
You know what? As far as rating drafts, like I like to reserve judgment for a couple of years.
Okay, that makes sense. That's fair.
If just on gut, like just from where I am, like I would give it an A because like basically you're looking for if you get 3 to 4 starters
right
out of a draft, then you had a great draft.
Right.
That's an A.
No,
if you get I see at least 3 starters in here and potentially 3 to 4 rotational pieces. Right. Plus, I mean, it's kind of hard to say, but the long snapper is obviously going to be the long snapper. You don't draft him if you're not going to play him. And the kicker is most likely going to be the kicker unless he really sucks in the first game.
No, that's actually a valid, great point. Death pile picker in the building. Salute, boys. Yeah, that's actually you're. I mean, with that logic, man, I can't. You know what I'm saying? I can't refuse it. It's sound logic. That's 4 starters, easy. So yeah.
And I think you guys have a similar haul.
Yeah. I'll put it to you this way, and I'm going to run through this real quick. Ashton Janty, boom. Everybody loves it. Yay. You got him right. My only problem with the pick is it was too soon. At 6, I get it though. My guy wasn't there. Meaning Mason Graham. He wasn't there. I was okay that we didn't pick Shador, but we should have got a piece that fit number 6, if you will. I think it would have made things different down the line. Don't get me wrong. we're going to fall in love with the pick, especially with our offensive line. If it gets situated and up to speed, and we address that. But again, I'm just being very critical. At number 6, I didn't like it. Jack Besh at 2, man, I didn't even understand it initially. Again, right, being a Texas TCU kid, we knew about him. I know he's solid, but at 2, right? You know what I mean? Like at 2, number 58 pick, I get it. We traded back, so I just didn't think, right? That was the first head scratcher for me because there were other guys out
He
there.
was mocking in that range. So, I mean,
Right.
it's not like there. Yeah, I understand where you're coming from.
Right. So is what
But
it
I
is.
believe, correct me if I'm wrong, but I think because you guys traded back, I think Higgins was already gone, wasn't he?
He might have been, but there were some other guys. I think there was an Iowa State wide receiver that was there still.
Yeah, Jalen Noel went, I think, late second or early third.
There were other guys that I probably would have picked. And maybe I'll do a session on that since it's going to take some time. Like you said, everybody wants to know why is a head scratcher. Well, let me show you why. And I'm pretty sure Rundown and a couple of guys already did a good job of doing this. I'm probably going to agree with them and very, very much so may even pick the exact same player. I don't recall who they said could have been a better pick, but we'll have to look and review the tape and see what happens. This third pick, though, at 68, round 3, this is what I love. Darian Porter. I was ecstatic when we got this pick. I've actually drafted him in my mock drafts.
As of high.
Yep, and was sick when he got picked. You noticed that. I think I did pick him in ours. So yeah. So I couldn't be happier with that. Caleb Rogers, the more and more I watch him and look at his tape, I like him. He's a fired up guy. Not a reach, I don't think, at 98, right? I think that was par for the course, if you will. Now the next one, Charles Grant, William and Mary, head scratcher. Just didn't understand it, right? Didn't understand. So those two alone, number 2 and number 5, those two alone, I can't give it a B. I can't. You can't have two just like you said when it comes to having 4 starters out of the draft. Great. I can see that being the A no matter how you see it. But what negates 4 starters out of the draft is 2 head scratchers. And some could say 3 head scratchers, right? Because I'll get to that third one as we move down the list because it's not too far away. But with that being said, ding, 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 right? Wide receiver Dante Thornton, Tennessee. I mean, Al Davis came down and took that pick for us. I'm telling you right now that if that wasn't an Al Davis pick right there, it just fits.
What is it, like 6'6" with like 4.3 speed or 4.2 or something?
6'5", 4.3, 40.
Yeah,
takes the top off of everything.
Yeah.
So perfect.
How are the hands?
The hands are great. He's leading the NCAA in some of the categories you want to see based on that.
That's good. No Darius Hayward Bay.
Exactly right. Exactly right, man. And Chris from Protect the Shield brought up a fabulous point when it comes to getting Betch at 2 because, right, we all knew we needed somebody to take the top off. Well, that's him now. So that Jack Betch pick at 2 makes a little bit more sense. You know what I mean? I still give it a head scratcher, and I think I gave that pick a C. It's probably a C or a D. Definitely gave this Charles Grant pick a D. But yeah, that's where I am. Let's move quickly on down. Again, another head scratcher at 135. Tonka Hemingway. I just, you know what I mean? Because I would have picked JJ Pegues, Ole Miss, the pick after that. before picking Tonka Hemingway. I don't understand it. No one was going to get Tonka Hemingway before 180. And if you're picking Peckwith, why? I just didn't. So you can see my dilemma there. But they make up for it in the 6th round, and we all know why. Y'all see my guy touchdown Tommy, man. I wish I had my noise. Touchdown Tommy, Montana State University's finest. I'm so excited, man. My team I played for actually drafted, got a player drafted, and a damn good player at that. Guys, I know I'm gonna be biased on it all the time, but real talk. Tommy Mellott is an absolute legend in the state of Montana. He can't go anywhere in the state of Montana without everybody and their mama knowing him, wanting an autograph. Like he is a superstar. Real talk. And by the way, that is earned, ladies and gentlemen. That's not given to him. He is absolutely a legend from high school. He earned it 100% and clearly came in at Montana State as a true freshman at that.
Yeah.
And put up numbers, guys. I'm just telling you, the legend is real. Clearly, the Raiders saw something in him. I'm telling you right now, they're calling him Taysom Hill 2.0, right? He might be Taysom Hill 3.0 because those 4th downs change now if he's your up guy. You know what I'm saying on punts. You know, if he's your return man and you got some new trick plays, right, based off of the new – I mean, there's just a lot that you can dream up with the Tommy Mellott. I mean, guys, seriously, he runs a 4.3 40. He has a 41-inch vertical. Guys, the kid is special. I'm not saying he's making the team and all that. I'm just telling you, I see what the Raiders see. I know what the Raiders know as well and see. But again, I'm biased. I digress. But yes. My favorite pick, obviously, it probably will be my favorite pick for a very long time. And the next pick too is not a head scratcher, and a lot of people don't know this division, and and that's why I can't fault them. It's the FCS, guys. You're drafting 2 quarterbacks back to back. Not only that, these are the 2 quarterbacks that played in the FCS championship against each other: North Dakota State versus Montana State. So. I mean, it's just comedy, man, that we are starting to get players like that based off of merit. And like I say, earned accolades and that aura they got, man. I'm telling you, Tommy Mellott is a special dude. I'm just telling you, he's special. Cam is no joke. I'm not saying he'll make the team either, but those guys are some ballers, man. And last but not least, Turf, I've been spending a lot of time in Minnesota. I've been telling anybody that'll listen to me, that team is coming up. I believe they just specifically got $2 million specifically for the quarterback itself. As far as NIL money, they're going to get that guy. Believe it or not, the quarterback they had, I want to say he got undrafted. He's a free. Got picked up. I want to say, which I don't understand it. I thought he was the main problem as far as why Minnesota couldn't do anything, because they have some of the best skilled players in the NCAA. I mean, it's proven. I mean, how many guys went from Minnesota this draft? Like 7 guys.
Yeah.
So
they had a good run.
And this guy is no different. It's the only problem is what Spence said. Oh, it's not even showing. And that's he's got a size issue, right? Lindenberg has a size issue. But why do you care about that? He's gonna put on that weight, before the midseason. He's gonna put that weight on easy.
Yeah, I mean, what you care about is, can you play the position?
Bingo.
Right?
And I don't know, man. I think he'll fit right in. I think he'll be better at coverage than most of the guys we currently have, and that's what we're gonna need, especially 3rd down. So there you have it, man. That's my my 2 cents on our draft. Definitely going to do some more deep diving. Let me run through these chats real quick. Death Pile Picker in the building. Man, you don't ever got to be sorry about changing nothing, Pile Picker. You know you our guy, man. You one of the originals, OGs on the channels, man. Hey, sorry to change the subject, but did you see the monster Raiders signed today? Yes. So I don't know. And that's why I thought Spence had. I don't know if you know, but we signed. Where did he come from? He was already on the team, but he's 6'6".
Love those 6'6" guys.
Yeah. Now I gotta look. Yeah, 6'6", and he came from, I want to say, the Browns or the Bears. Yeah, I don't know who he is. Let me see. Yeah, it's the Bears.
Two quality organizations.
Yeah, I know, and that's the weird thing. Colin Johnson. He's 6'6". He came into the league in 2020. I don't know what's going on with that. Maybe Chip has something he's looking at. Good call out though, Death Pile, because yeah, I saw that too and was like, what the heck is going on, man? Yeah. And hey, Death Pile, I'm with you. Mimbu at 6 was my guy too. I mean, I wouldn't have been mad at that, and I would have been more than happy with taking Henderson in the second round at 38, right before 30. You guys got him at 37, huh? Yeah, I would have been mad at that. Either way, I would have taken Judkins, or there are other guys that I would have taken.
Judkins was the one we always thought was going to be a Raider.
Correct.
We always thought Judkins was going to be a Raider.
That's the one we thought was going to go that way. So, but I'm with you, bro.
But Judkins went before.
No,
he went after. He went after. All right,
bro. The Browns, for as dumb as they are, they got some heat, bro. They got the kid Sampson from Tennessee and Judkins. They got a brand new, fresh backfield.
Yeah, but this is what I'm talking about with the Browns, man. It's like, okay, it's like you draft 2 quarterbacks, you draft 2 running backs that are exactly that have the same skill set.
Right. Yeah, I didn't understand that part.
Dillon Gabriel's terrible. I'm sorry. Like all these people that are Oregon fans, like you can get on your soapbox and talk about it all day. I don't care. I've watched him. He's not good.
Right. Yeah.
He's not good. The kid that the Saints drafted, not good.
Right.
Not good. Sorry.
John B is in the building. What's cracking, John B? My CT native. Reminds me of Darius Hayward Bay, but actually good. I'm going to assume you're talking about one of these wide receivers we were referring to.
Yeah, he's Thornton.
Thornton, exactly. That's who I'm guessing. And then Bosmer. Death Pile Picker Bosmer, Australia guy. So he says he's a rugby player, and the monster I'm talking about, Lockie Tassi, 6'6", 348, 21-year-old rugby player. Yes. Now I know what you're talking about. He's the developmental program. He doesn't count against our cat or our count. That is correct.
That international player. Yeah.
Yes.
I feel like I saw a video of him. They have some like game in Australia called like Straight On or something. It's like it's seriously, it's like 2 rugby players running at each other.
And they're big. I think apparently you have to be a large person. Like that. I've never seen one where anyone's small.
No, but that's the rugby players. I mean, they're built like tanks.
Correct.
But I feel like I saw him doing that, and somebody had the ball running straight at him, and running directly, right directly at each other, and he hit him, and the other guy went backwards, just crumbled.
I'll never understand that sport. I'm sorry.
Yeah, it's a violent sport.
Yeah,
I'm surprised. Like some of the rugby guys that have tried to come over didn't translate because,
and that's a good point because they had that one kid. I think he went to the Chargers, right? The speedy.
They had one on the Chiefs, I think, last year.
That's right. They had another one too, but none of them are panning out.
Yeah, they didn't pan out. But he was fast. He had like, I think he was like ran a 4.4 or something.
Yes. It's actually not. It makes sense. I mean, bottom line, at that level, you got to at least be decent in college. You know what I mean? There's no, and if you haven't played college ball, to try to catch up overnight for the NFL, that's a tall glass of water to drink right there.
Yeah, you would think at a minimum though, right? Like you'd want to go get these kids that have that size and speed to do special teams, like a
Right.
gunner, right?
Yep.
Could you imagine like a full speed rugby guy running at you?
Right. Those guys are. Ooh. Yep.
Would kill you.
Yes.
And they play basically without pads, right? There's nothing on them.
No, basically, there's no pads. There's no pads.
No pads.
Mouthpiece. But
Yeah.
I mean, half of them got teeth missing anyways. Like
Got no teeth.
legitimately, yeah, seriously, they're just missing.
Take the dentures out before the game, you know?
Heck yeah. That's rugby, ladies and gentlemen. Turf is tough, but I ain't that tough.
I was super impressed with it when I worked in England for a period. I saw some of the rugby games.
Right.
Those guys, I mean, they're men.
Oh, absolutely. Straight up. You gotta be in order to deal with that. Gotta be.
Yeah, that is a super, super violent sport.
It is. This next game is good, bro.
What do we got right now?
3 to 97, 7:04 left. They're keeping it close. It's gonna be a nail biter.
All right.
Yeah. And they're playing at home, right?
Yeah, it's in Detroit.
Oh no, that is in Detroit.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. If Detroit can pull it off, that's the first time they will have gotten.
Wow.
They'll have gotten a win at home.
That's right. That is nuts. Is that Brunson? Who is that? It is Brunson. Hey, got it back though. Make it. Nope. And nobody to rebound. I mean, what do you expect out of the Knicks? Shout out to my guy Lamar. He's usually a big time Knicks fan. Found out that there's a huge following. I know, right? There's a huge following in Austin. They have a chapter, and he went to one of the watch parties, and it was legit. He sent me pictures.
That's shocking. I don't know how the Knicks keep fans.
I don't either, to be honest. Yeah, I don't.
Nothing but heartbreak. But I mean, I guess the same goes for the Jets too, right?
Right.
I don't know how anybody stays fans of the Jets, but they do.
Tie game, guys. Tie game. They tied it up.
That is not right. I'm rooting for Detroit in this. Like, go get it. Go get it. The Knicks, they feel so entitled.
Right.
They act so entitled, like it's not a question that they're gonna win the series. And it's like, oh God, I hope you lose. Just so you have to be the one that has to be that it's the streak is broken with, right? Like Detroit hasn't won a game in a long time in the playoffs.
That's wild. That is absolutely wild. Shout out to my guy Chris in the building. Protect the Shield podcast. What's good, fellas? Over here watching this Knicks game, dog. Trying to find a way to give it away, as always.
So let me ask you this. Like, now that we've recapped our drafts, what was your favorite undrafted free agent that you guys picked up? Do you have a favorite?
There are a few, man. There are a few undrafted free agents that I love. Let me see if I can pull them up. Let me see. Raiders undrafted. Let's see if it allows the undrafted free agent tracker. Let's see. Give me the list. There we go. So they do.
How many did you guys get? Because
Got a lot.
it just went crazy for
Yeah.
us. Like the list of guys that they got.
All right, let me share it on out. Let me share it on out. Bam. All right. Why does it keep using that funky? There we go. So it's hard for me to pick a favorite here, honestly. But if you're going to force me to, it's going to be Mello Dotson, Kansas, cornerback. I mean, it's crazy. We got some crazy talent as far as undrafted. I love that. Josh Joyner is wrong. He is a Minnesota edge, not Florida State. So I don't know why they have Josh Joyner as Florida State. He is an edge. But I love that pick. I also love the other DB that we got. Or I should say cornerback.
Humphrey.
Yeah, I like Humphrey big time, man. And I think the kid Hudson Clark. I think he's
Hudson.
a big dude. I think he's a big dude. No, Humphrey is who I was talking about as far as pairing him up with Mello and obviously who we picked up in the third round. It changes the
you might have just remade your secondary draft.
Exactly. I am really high on Dotson and Humphrey.
I'll tell you what, like Pete Carroll can identify talent.
That's what he's doing
on defense. Like he can really pick them.
I'm excited for the UNLV kid, Hall Malik Williams, as far as the quarterback. I don't think he has a legitimate shot, but maybe practice squad, maybe. Unfortunately, I don't think he's going to make it there either because I have a feeling they're going to stick either Shador or the kid from Oregon on the practice squad. So
it'll be interesting to see how that pans out in preseason. I can't imagine a world where Dylan Gabriel outplays Shador.
I agree. You know what I foresee happening, guys, because they're not allowing that 3 quarterback thing. It's 2 quarterbacks, and people are gonna get on me for this. But I don't know if I don't think we're gonna get rid of AOC, guys. I think AOC is going to battle, and I think he beats these rookies. I mean, you're really going to take the league? You see what I'm saying? I just don't see how you can. I don't see those guys beating them out. I just don't.
I think you got – so you drafted the 2 quarterbacks you drafted at the end of your draft. One of them is – it seems like they're going to play the
slot.
Yeah, he's going to play slot.
Tommy Mellott is going to be a gadget slot wide receiver.
The other quarterback is going to be a quarterback, but I don't know.
Is a quarterback, and I see him beating out Gus Bradley's kid. I don't see him beating out AOC.
Yeah, and then you've got the Williams kid from UNLV. So,
correct.
It's going to be an interesting competition in the preseason.
It is, and I think everybody just thinks that AOC is going to lay down. He's giving up. I don't believe it.
I don't believe that either.
John Leon is in the building. Salute nation. Salute my guy, man. Appreciate you for coming through. Hope you enjoyed the show as always. Death Pile. Did you guys see the dude that fell from the Roberto Clemente deck in Pittsburgh?
No, I did not.
I heard about it, but I didn't see it. And I don't think I want to see it. The dude is in like critical condition right now, I believe.
Nothing good happens.
No. Not from something of this magnitude. So, but yeah. So as far as our undrafteds, those are the ones that stick out to me. I want to say want to say this DB. One of these guys, man. One of these guys are. Is it gonna show? Is it sharing? Let me see.
I don't think so. No,
Okay, good.
it looks like it probably opened in a separate window.
Good. So close. I want to look and see if I can find. Dog it. I can't find.
And you guys got 2 more linemen,
Yes.
Hofford and Clements.
Exactly. We definitely we got so as far as need, because that was one thing I didn't say after talking about all the drafted people. I gave us a C, man. I really did, and I'm hoping I'm way wrong.
Wow.
And I'm all the guys exactly because a lot
You
of
are
people. Us.
you are tough. You're a tough grader, man. I don't want you for a teacher.
Exactly. That's
C,
what everybody's been saying.
Wow.
Hey, if you get rid of the head scratchers, I can get you to a B plus at best. At best.
Oh,
B
you know
plus
what though? I've like your take on the draft like is different. At least you know were polite. Like rundown's been just he's been just going crazy ever since. He hasn't even slowed down. I was like, I want to get in there and be like, dude, chill. He's just like,
I love it.
What are we getting? How many yards? How many total yards?
If this thing
it's like if it's not 1,800, it's a fail. I'm like, dude, 1,800. Please, Marshall Falk, was he going to the Hall of Fame in his rookie year?
Exactly, man. Oh, too funny. But yeah, this kid from Arkansas, man. I think he's a good size kid, but even still, I don't see it. Yeah, I think he's a body for camp, though.
Yeah,
like I say, it's Humphrey, and obviously he's a USC guy. He's over 6 feet, so he's Pete Carroll. You know what I'm saying? And yeah, Mello Dotson is Mello Dotson. You know what I mean? That's just what it is. Now I think I definitely. Oh no, it's still. Yeah, Mello Dotson is the real deal. I think. I'm shocked he didn't get drafted, and maybe there's some backstory to it. I don't know, but we'll have to find out.
Yeah, there's a lot. There's a lot of good players in this draft. Like we've been talking about this for a month. This draft was super, super deep. Maybe not with like eye-popping, first, alpha dogs, but the kind of guys that build out the rest of your team. This draft was loaded with them. Loaded. And it's a testament to the undrafted free agents. I mean, like, I was looking for us to draft where are we going to get our fullback? We took 2 in undrafted free agency.
Did you really?
Yeah. So we'll see how that goes. Like we took Jack Conley out of Boston College, who was a developmental offensive lineman. My guy, who I'm super excited about, is Lan Larison out of UC Davis.
Yeah.
And the irony is that we actually talked about him. Yeah, I think in our last mock, I actually took him in the last round just to get him on the paper.
Yes.
But he didn't get drafted. He gets picked up by us in undrafted free agency. He is an absolute animal. Right. So you got Tommy Mello. Is that how I pronounced it right? Tommy Mellett. He won the player of the year in the FCS.
Yes.
Right? Yeah, Lan Larison was the runner-up.
Yes.
That is Lan Larison was the runner-up. He is an animal. Yes. Animal. 1,400 yards rushing last year, 800 and almost 900 yards receiving.
They've been saying he's the legit potential McCafferty, if you will, for all of the guys that are looking for that McCafferty type, particularly for the Raider, whatever you want to call them, fans that thought Laube was turned out to be. They thought they were calling him Christian 2.0. I'll never forget it. It was so wild to me. I just knew the kid.
There was a lot of hype on him. I remember that last year.
A ton of hype, and there's a lot of uphill battle for him right now. He's still on the team though.
For the time being,
still on the roster.
Yep. And there are a couple other names that popped off the page for me. One was Efton Chisholm III. So he was a wide receiver, went to Eastern Michigan. Eastern Michigan is Cooper Kupp's alma mater.
Correct. CS, Big Sky. That's what you want. Big Sky.
And this kid looks like he was popped out of a Patriot mold. I mean, he looks the part. I was looking at his film. I mean, he looks like Julian Edelman, Danny Amendola. Right. All those guys. He looks like he could be, their little brother.
Right.
That's
hilarious.
We took both tight ends from Ohio State and Alabama. I guess if you can't settle on one, just take them both.
Take them both.
Figure it out later. Guy Scott and CJ Dippre. So we'll see how that all pans out. But I mean, we've also got the kid from that we took last year from Florida State on the roster.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah,
right.
But speaking of Florida State, just take a moment and sorry.
What happened to Florida State?
The Jets lost another quarterback.
Oh yeah, Jordan Travis.
Yeah,
man, he went out.
The injury, I guess, was worse than we thought. He had to retire. His career is over.
Yeah, he's done. That hurt. That hurt my heart to see that.
Yeah. I don't like seeing young guys have to retire like that. But
I was really looking forward to watching that kid play.
That sounds about right for the Jets. I don't know how you missed. I don't know how you missed that one on the medical report. Potential career-threatening injury.
Kid is done. Damn, they drafted him too in the 5th or 6th round, didn't they?
Yeah. They spent a pretty high pick on him.
Yeah, consider.
And then they never it makes me think that they've known this all along because we've talked about this before. They talk about quarterback, this kid's not on the roster, right? They've been talking about it like he's not on the roster. I was like, he's just recovering from an injury. He's going to be back next year. Apparently not. Right. But they've approached free agency and the draft they don't have a quarterback on the roster.
It's wild. Absolutely wild.
Yeah.
Uh-oh. Your wish is coming true, Spence.
What?
Detroit is in the lead, 110-105. Detroit.
That's what I need. I need Detroit to win this game.
Man,
that's what I need in my life right now. I need the Knicks to lose.
Yeah, go to game 7.
Sorry, Knicks. Oh, yeah. The 10-point lead of the Knicks has gone to a 5-point deficit with 3 minutes left.
Not looking good.
Yep.
Not looking good.
I wonder if they're going to be out in the streets in New York calling for the Celtics tonight.
Yeah, that's going to be – I do want to see that classic matchup, though. That's the only reason I don't want you to
the only thing classic about it is us kicking their ass. That's about it. That's the only classic thing about it.
They've never beat you, right?
No.
Never.
No.
So it's so
and I saw an interview with Patrick Ewing. Patrick Ewing, by the way, went to high school in Boston, outside of Boston.
I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Oh wow. I did not know that Patrick Ewing went to high school in Mass.
Yep. One of those private schools, those basketball factory. But he
there for sure.
He was interviewed, when he got drafted by the Knicks, they're talking all this trash about Larry Bird and like, oh, you'll go take that white boy out, and he's like, I went back to my neighborhood after, and he's like, he's good. You better stop. He's good.
Right? That's hilarious.
But yeah, it's this is just classic. Just classic Knicks.
They're just imploding.
Yeah. That's one of the great things being from Boston is that you have the Jets and you have the Knicks and the Browns. There's so much like rich tapestry of just suckiness all around us.
Oh, you never have to really fear.
No,
I agree.
It's, and usually Miami, it's like,
right.
Who could be afraid of a team that has a dolphin on it? I mean, come on. It's like, who thought that was a good idea? We're playing football. Let's put a dolphin on the uniform. That'll be cool.
The Dolphins.
Yeah. You get an F. You get an F.
Major fail. That's funny, bro.
And I know people like the color scheme and the hats and whatnot, but I mean, it's a dolphin, dude.
Right.
Come on.
Yeah, I couldn't agree more. I could not agree more. Oh, man.
It's going the wrong way for the Knicks, too.
Yeah.
That lead's just getting bigger.
Bro, it's just getting bigger. I don't understand the Knicks. You had a chance to close it out.
They're just, the problem is they're looking beyond the game that they're in. And that's always their problem. They're never focused on the game they're playing. They're always focused on the next series. That's what got them against Atlanta. Like, you just expect Atlanta to lay down and die.
Not gonna happen.
Last year, it's they'll get what they deserve. And that's the truth.
Right.
Maybe they win Game 7 at home, and the Knicks fans get all excited, and Spike Lee runs around. Really, the last time Spike Lee's happy.
Right. That's hilarious. Oh, wow. Ashton Jeanty got number 2. So that means our kicker Carlson is changing numbers. I
wonder what that conversation went like.
Hey,
bro.
Spence, you're laughing, but Spence, the kicker is the best player on our team. Like, seriously, he's the best player on our team. Like, he's the only Pro Bowler or something like that. So I mean, if he wanted to keep his number, it's kind of hard. Exactly what I'm saying. It's kind of hard to kick the number from the best player on your team. The only person that's making, Pro Bowls. That's awesome. I like it. Give the young kid his number.
That's it. Carlson's a team player. I bet you had to kick some cash over to him. I bet you that wasn't free.
Something had to go down there. Something had to happen.
Lambo.
Yeah, I agree.
It's short change for him.
He got something out of the rookie. Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah. So we covered our drafts.
Yep.
We've covered our undrafted free agents.
Correct.
What's next for our football teams?
Yeah.
Are we still dead in the water?
That's a great question.
Can we start to ascension?
It's a good question.
How do you feel? I mean,
the way I feel, I think that we will be lucky to win 9 games. And I'll be happy with 8.
Okay.
I'll be happy with 8. I guess I'll settle for 7. Jalen Brunson, 37 points.
Mighty Mouse.
Yeah, he's a murderer. I love Brunson.
Yeah, he's no joke.
Yep. They still mad in Dallas. Still mad in Dallas.
I honestly don't know how they didn't see it.
Right.
Oh wow, it's just typical Knicks fashion.
Right.
Take it right out. 138 left, 2-point lead for the Pistons.
Right.
Who's gonna have the moment? Is it gonna be Cade Cunningham or is it gonna be Jalen Brunson?
You are right, Def Pile Picker. Draft was deeper than the average fan realized.
Really was.
Okay.
It's I'll tell you what, preseason's gonna be fun this year.
Oh, it's gonna be a blast. People looking to get a job.
Yeah. I don't know who we've got in our preseason schedule, but it should be fun. I can't wait to see what this team looks like now.
I agree.
We've got real coaches, real position coaches. Like, I can't wait. Like, the offensive line doesn't suck anymore.
Yep.
We've got wide receivers. We've got running backs. We've got defensive player. Like, we've got a team.
Right.
We got a whole functional team.
The only problem is the NFL is top heavy in both of our conferences. It's gonna be tough, right?
Yeah.
Get to that AFC chip, it's gonna be hard for any team.
I'm telling you, that's why we spent so much money on Milton Williams. Like, I think they saw the recipe, right? The Eagles showed you how to do it.
Oh, dude,
You got this is what you got to do to take out the Chiefs.
Right.
You got to be able to blow them up the middle and on the edges.
And again, did you see who they drafted? The Eagles.
I know it's a nasty but in fairness, they lost like 3 starters on that defensive line.
Ty Robinson and Jalen Carter next to each other.
I know.
I can play edge. I can play edge.
It is. Yep.
You can't double.
They're drafting out of the back of the round too. Like, I mean, it doesn't matter. It just doesn't matter.
You can't double team either one of those guys. What are you gonna do? Seriously, what are you gonna do, Spence? If you double team one of them, you're guaranteed getting a single-handed guy murdered.
Yeah,
murdered.
It's happening.
You're better off to just go man up and pray that somebody bumps into somebody. You get somebody misses an assignment. Like, that's really honestly your only options.
Yeah.
Because if
the Eagles defense is going to be legit for a long time. You know what really solidified it for him is hitting on 2 cornerbacks.
Yes.
I mean, they went from having the weakest secondary in the NFC to
the best,
having be a strength for him overnight from one draft.
Overnight. They know what they're doing, man.
Yeah. And when you can do that, like, your pass rush becomes a factor.
It's right? Title time for real. Yeah, they going on a run. A lot of people have them going on a run. And I don't see how they won't.
You can't sleep on the 49ers. I'm sorry. Like,
49ers?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah. I thought they addressed a lot of their problems.
Really?
Yeah.
I don't know. I think their window is come and gone.
I don't think so, man.
You don't think so, huh?
Mm-mm.
Spence said, "Oh,
nope. Nope. People keep disrespecting Purdy. Right. Do it at your own peril."
I don't disrespect Purdy. I do think
there's a lot of disrespect thrown at him. A lot. Right. He's gonna get paid. That's just gonna happen. He earned it.
He got paid, didn't he?
I don't know if he's actually gotten that contract yet.
He's not under. He's under contract though, right?
He is right now, but I mean, like, the NFL is weird, right? Like, they could just franchise him if they wanted to, even if they're out of their rookie. I think that was the last year of his rookie deal. So they gotta either franchise him or they've got to sign him. And I think they did not put any sort of tag on him.
Huh.
Oh, speak of the devil, look who's in here. Rundown.
Back in nephew. Run down in the building, dead in the water.
We're just talking about your hate.
Talking about you going in on the roster on those.
It's epic, man. It's epic. I've never seen anybody cut up their first round pick like that. I mean, you've been going after him for like 8 days,
right? Telling you why, man. Hey, we pray that he pans out, man.
I hope he's your answer. Really, I do. Like honestly, like I've said this before. The world's a better place when the Raiders and the Patriots are on top.
Yes, I agree. I agree.
Who wants to keep seeing this? Like, I'm tired of the Chiefs. I'm tired of the Bills. Tired of the Ravens. And the Ravens had a great draft. I can't.
They had a really good draft. The Ravens, I don't know how you know how it's.
They drafted that dude in the pink suit, and I mean, like he just automatically like walking down coming out to get announced, and had the scowl on and everything. Like it's like, jeez.
It's over.
It's like transformation right into a Raven in a pink suit.
Man, they got a squad, bro. They really do. It's messed up, bro. I don't understand. And that's why. So, we had the sportsman on one of the shows we were all on. And the thing that popped out to me about our draft, and again, this is why I had to give it a C, and this was before I even recognized this. We were more excited and things fit better for other teams' picks more so than our own. You see what I'm saying? Like, I was ecstatic for y'all with getting Henderson. Like, that is a dope pick. But Batch is not a second-round dope pick like Henderson. You see my point? It's not even close.
Yeah.
In my opinion.
I understand because you guys needed – but here's the thing. You guys needed that –
possession.
You guys needed that guy. Like, Devontae Adams wasn't winning any races either.
No, but he's just a route runner that just routes people.
But that's what this kid is.
Jack Besh,
I don't know if he's going to turn into a Devontae Adams. I mean, only time can tell that. But he looks. He doesn't. You know who he looks like? His game looks eerily familiar too. It's like Ed McCaffrey.
Oh,
you remember Ed?
Oh, Ed was fast. So
yeah,
that's where you're wrong. Oh God, no, I'm not gonna let you do Ed like that because Ed was running like 4.4s, 4.3s. Betch is lucky to break a 4.7. Yeah, that's Ed McCaffrey was the real deal. I couldn't put them as comparisons. No,
I didn't think he had 4.4 speed.
McCaffrey, why do you think all of his sons are like lightning fast, if you will? All of them run 4.4s or better.
I think he married a track star, didn't he?
Yes, his wife's grandfather, either his wife's father or grandfather was a track star.
I'm sorry, man, but I gotta fact check you on that because I don't know that. I don't believe that McCaffrey ran a 4.4 or 4.3.
He ran 4.4. Yep, McCaffrey ran a 4.40.
See, this is where we need a chat GPT bot to do the stuff on the fly.
Yep.
Let's see. Where is
Ed McCaffrey was huge, dude. 6'5", bro.
Monster.
Ed McCaffrey was 6'5".
Oh yeah, he was great.
So it's saying his 40 was only a 4.69, which this has to be wrong.
There we go.
I could be wrong. I could be. See, stands corrected. I'm thinking of probably somebody else. I'm thinking of his son. That's what it is.
McCaffrey's super. I mean, he was just super talented.
I think I'm thinking of his son.
But I'm telling you, like that, he runs like Ed McCaffrey ran really nice, had a really nice route tree.
Right.
Was just crazy good at finding the soft part, like finding the open space.
Right.
That was what he like. He's like Kelsey. Like Kelsey does that too. It's like how is Kelsey always open? That's what it's like. His superpower. He can find the space. McCaffrey
Bro,
was the same way, man. He would just get there.
I don't know if you just saw that, but Brunson just lights out him. Lights out. You see it? You see it?
Oh
Yeah, it's
wow!
It's over.
3-point lead with 4 seconds left.
Right. It is over.
Yeah. At worst, this is going to overtime.
Nah, it ain't going into overtime.
Yeah, you
Are they
still
up by
get
3 or 2?
3. You still get your heave,
Right.
but it's probably over.
Right. Yep.
So yeah, my only point in saying all that is give the kid a chance.
Right. No, I agree. No, I agree. I think Betch is going to end up being probably one of the fan favorites because he's one of those fiery guys.
Remember how you guys felt about Bowers when you drafted him? Nobody was excited about Bowers.
Not initially until we looked at his actual tape.
Right.
Everybody was like, uh-oh, need to shut up now. And don't get me wrong, when you look at Betch's tape, you know, it's kind of
he was on a crappy TCU team.
And he caught his impressiveness is the no drops. I think he's got like no drops or something. He's
like 2 years or something.
Yeah, it's crazy. It's crazy. Yes, Hit Stick. Shout out to my guy Hit Stick in the building. The Pistons is toast. Yep. Pistons are toast. Salute. Appreciate you for coming through as always, my guy. Hope you enjoy the show. Yeah, that's crazy. The Pistons, dude. Come on, man.
The Pistons are not bad. They're not bad.
Can't win at home.
They put it. Yeah, I know that's the thing. And the streak continues. Still no home victories in the playoffs.
That is insane. It's got to be the largest non-winning.
They gotta have pretty long. They're getting up there now.
How many years is it now?
I don't know. Chauncey was like early 2000s.
Yeah,
2003, 4,
like 20 years.
5, 6. Yeah, 2000. Yeah, it's got to be around there because the Celtics came in and won after Detroit.
Yep. Tim Hardaway.
Because we had to dethrone them when we took over.
Yep.
So that's how long ago it was. It's like Kevin Garnett was playing.
That is wild, bro.
Yeah.
That is absolutely wild.
Yeah. Dude, I'll tell you what, like in honor of the playoffs, like I've been watching some historical stuff on the playoff. Like Kobe, I have a new appreciation for Kobe. Kobe was different.
Oh, Jesus Christ, yes. Oh, yeah.
He was different. I saw an interview and they were talking about how they were playing Minnesota or something or Sacramento, some team, and they got lit up in the first half by I can't remember who it was now, but it was nobody like crazy.
Right.
But he had like 27 points in the first half. And they said Kobe just came in halftime. He's like, I got him. He won't score again. He took him the second half and he only scored 2 more points the whole game.
What?
Yeah.
Wow. That's some Jordan right there. That's some Jordan-esque.
Yeah. I mean, that's the stuff.
Jordan-esque. That's saying a lot right there. I mean, we all knew Kobe was different, though. Kobe been different for a long time. High schooler.
Yeah.
I love hearing I love hearing all the stories on all these guys.
Yeah. And they asked him once who's better, Jordan or LeBron. He goes, what, you talking about Black Jesus?
Black
You
Jesus.
can't be talking about Black Jesus like that.
Can't get a better nickname. Jordan is the GOAT for so many reasons, bro. Nobody else will ever get that type of a nickname ever again in life. Black Jesus. And they called him that. They called him that. Like, dude, no, that's a Black Jesus. Oh, you gotta love it, right?
Yeah, it's like they asked Shaq was he ever scared to play anyone?
Right.
Jordan. Terrified. He's terrified.
Everybody was.
I don't understand it. Like, I don't understand the debate. Like, I don't understand how so many people think LeBron is him. He's not.
It blows my mind. I'm not gonna lie. That one blows my mind all the time.
I have the luxury of having grown up watching both of them. I've seen both of their careers in totality.
Yeah.
Right. It's not like I caught like the last couple of years of Jordan.
No.
I saw his entire career. I saw him when he was at North Carolina.
I did too. I tell the story all the time. I was mad that we traded Sedale 3 to make room for Jordan. Exactly. No one knows who that is. Only people of our age or, older know who Sedale 3 is.
I mean, if you were a fan of any player on that Bulls team before Jordan got there, like, God love you. Because that team was bad.
It was horrid.
It was bad.
It was horrid.
I don't think people know this because of Jordan, but before Jordan, the Chicago Bulls were nothing.
Oh, absolutely nothing. They'd never won anything, not even sniffed playoffs wins. Like
the equivalent would be like if the Jets all of a sudden won like six Super Bowls. Or the Patriots for that matter. We were crap.
When you guys did
before Brady. And we had 2 Super Bowl appearances and we got waxed in both of them.
See the difference? See the correlation between the GOATs? See what GOATs do? They go out and win 6, 7 chips.
Yeah.
They don't win 4 or 5 with 3 different teams, and right? They don't do that.
No, we were still and we were, the only titles in Boston before that were all that green.
That's right.
Right? You can see that one right there, like that Red Sox banner, 1916, 1918. That was the stuff that we had to deal with.
Right.
Right. We were all South. Southern's always been good.
Red Sox won it.
What?
What? When's the last time the Red Sox won?
2018, I believe.
18. Okay. World Series. Huh?
We're on the right path now. I don't know if it'll be this year. We're pretty young, but they're back. They are back.
You think so, huh?
Oh yeah, they are so back. Right? Roman Anthony's just destroying AAA right now, and he's just waiting. Marcelo Meyer waiting.
Right.
We got studs waiting to come up and get their turn. Like Roman Anthony's gonna be face of the league kind of player.
Oh.
He looks like he can do it all.
Right.
Mayer might be our shortstop of the future. That Trevor Story, I mean, as long as Trevor Story can stay healthy, keep breaking, man. Because he's had a tough time in Boston. Like,
Jesus. Nuggets. You watching this game?
Yeah. We're on to the next.
Damn near half court. Yeah, it was crazy.
Let's see.
So the Clippers don't have a shot. Yeah, the Clippers don't have a chance from what I just saw.
No, I mean,
meaning that, it's 3.
It looks like Denver woke up.
Oh yeah, I forgot they got Russ too. Bro, Denver is wicked. They got Russ and they got the Joker.
Yeah.
Dang. Now I get it.
Yeah,
I don't like anything Denver, so just
no. It's you know what though? They were supposed to be like a dynasty, and they have not lived up to that.
no.
Fired their coach. Their coach is probably going to take over.
That was dumb though.
Spurs or something.
Yeah, that wasn't on the coach. By the way, that was on the front office owner. That was the dumbest thing they could have done. It didn't make any sense.
No, but I don't get all these teams that fire their coach like
right before the playoffs.
Right before the playoffs, but like 2 years removed from being like national champion.
That's even worse. That's even worse. It's like that's what got you there. Why? What you're gonna go find somebody else to get you there now? It doesn't make sense, like you said.
It's like what the Bucks did. Like you won a championship, and then you messed the team up
and get rid of the guy that won it for you.
Yeah, mess the team up. Like I didn't understand that. Like Chris Middleton, I kind of get. Like Chris Middleton's been so injury prone. Like when he was healthy, he was good, but after that championship, he just couldn't stay healthy. He's not been able to stay on the court. So I can understand moving on from him, but I mean, Drew Holiday, really?
Yeah,
you're gonna do him dirty like that and to go get dinged?
Yeah, it doesn't make
it's
sense.
Like I feel like I live on an island. I'm the only person I feel like in the world that does not respect Dame's game.
Right.
I just don't respect. Like his biggest thing is his biggest moment is hitting a 3-point shot to win a game from almost half court. Like I think in a series that he ultimately lost.
Right.
Like he's not a winner. He's not. He doesn't make the players around him better. He just collects a ton of money.
Yep.
A ton of money.
Oh man, I didn't see this. M12 Prods, appreciate you for coming through. Hope you enjoy the show. Pistons had 14 wins last year. Yeah, that's why.
The Pistons put the league on notice this year. They're not the doormat of the NBA anymore.
No, they're not. Now that I agree with. Yeah, I agree with that.
You know what? It's been a long time for Detroit, so I'm all about it. Like let Detroit taste a little success.
Cade Cunningham, that individual, he is tough. It's there. 100%.
Yeah, you know what? It's same goes for Paolo Banchero. Like, you know, Orlando didn't have a prayer of beating the Celtics, but Paolo proved that he is legit.
Right.
I think he was like the third leading scorer in the Eastern Conference so far in the first round. So that's saying something. He was averaging 30 points a game.
Yeah, that's the real deal.
He is the guy.
He's the real deal.
Yeah. It's like so we'll see how these young teams develop, but I don't have a lot of faith that Orlando can keep a team together.
No. Nope.
They were puffing their chest out because they didn't have Suggs, and you know the fans are like, if we had Suggs, we would have taken you 7. I was like, no. You guys were never beating us. You were never winning 2 games.
Did they win with Shaq or no? They didn't win with Shaq.
No. They lost to the Bulls in the conference finals.
That's right.
And then Shaq went to LA.
Correct. He knew he wasn't getting past Jordan.
Yeah.
Nobody was getting past Jordan. Not at that point.
Yeah. So I mean, that Orlando team was probably about as good as they're ever going to get.
Ever. And they still couldn't compete.
And they still couldn't get it done. So I mean they had Dwight Howard for a while too. Back when Howard was a problem.
Dwight Howard, he's one of the most underrated players of all time, in my opinion.
Yeah, he was like what 3-4-time DPOY.
Monster, bro. I don't understand why he gets the hate he gets.
I don't get it either. The dude's still playing too. He's overseas.
He's playing overseas.
Yeah, he's playing overseas. He's just a dude that loves to play basketball. Right? It's like Starbury's still playing too.
Starbury's still playing basketball?
Yes. He's playing in China or something. Yeah.
That makes sense, but oh boy, don't make sense. He should be in the league.
Nobody picked him up.
Who's the big?
I'm sure he'd come back to the NBA if somebody offered him a contract.
Why aren't they offering him one though? Did he fall off? Am I missing something here? Dwight Howard,
he went to Philly, and this is kind of where his career ended.
Out. Damn.
Where careers go to die.
Is he that bad in Philly?
He didn't really play.
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to say. I don't get it.
He was good in LA when they won. He was a good utility piece, you know. He was off the bench, gave you energy minutes, rebounding, defense. He doesn't move so well anymore. Like when he was younger, he was a problem, man. He could run the floor, and
right.
He kind of lumbers now.
Huh. See,
but who knows? I mean, that overseas money's good too. Like he might be getting paid pretty good.
I'm thinking he's getting paid more. That's what I'm thinking. Issue is. I think the issue is, sure, he could get back into the NBA, but he's going to take a pay cut.
Right. And they treat him like a king over there. I mean,
I wouldn't come back here either.
Yeah, exactly. If you're at the end of your career and you can go over there and make a ton of money and be an icon, why not?
No, you're right.
Not?
You are absolutely right, sir. I forgot the Clippers got Kawhi.
Yeah, because he's like always injured. Or wait, what is it? What does he call it?
That's hilarious.
Time management or something? Or it's like, no, bro, you're just injured.
Right.
Let's just call it what it is. You're hurt.
This is gonna be good playoffs, though. Like you said, this is gonna be a good NBA playoff.
Yeah.
Teams pretty evenly matched.
The Clippers have Harden too, man.
Yes, that's what I'm saying. This is Kawhi, Harden. Jeez.
They got a crew. I think they have one of the old Raptors too. I can't remember his name.
Huh.
I have to look at it. I have to look at the box.
The Clippers. Oh, Lakers must be sick, especially if the Clippers can come back. Got him.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, this game is loud too. Oh, well, in LA, and they got to win, so this makes sense.
Yeah. Well, they don't have to compete for floor time anymore. Lakers are done.
Yeah, Lakers are absolutely done. And I was right, Spence. I get to say I told you so.
Hey, I also get to say I told you so.
Yeah.
Mavs didn't make the playoffs.
I agree. Well, that's for such different reasons, though. Talk about everything falling.
That was the exact reason he made the trade. Durability. Remember that was exactly what you told me. Luka's out fat and out of shape.
Right. In a defensive liability.
And you thought that Anthony Davis was going to be the savior.
He looked good
because he's not injury prone.
No, I never
at all.
I never said that one.
Right. He was gonna be the defensive anchor that led the Mavericks to the playoffs.
Not without his bubble wrap. Needs that bubble wrap, man, because otherwise it's not going down.
You know, just as a like hyperbole, like
right.
Nobody's talking about. There's a lot of rumors, but there's no evidence of anything happening. Do you think Giannis is a Buck next year?
No.
Like just gut feeling. Do you think he'll force his way out?
I do. I think he's tired of being in the cold. I don't know. Maybe he'll pick Miami or something. I don't know. I think he's done though.
Miami, that's an interesting one. I never thought about that. But Miami's like a long way away from being good.
They won't be a long way from being good if they get Giannis. Yep.
I guess, yeah. I mean,
clearly they'll need many more pieces, but it's a great start. Right?
but he's under contract right now, so the only way to acquire him would be through trade.
Oh yeah, that's not gonna happen. They don't have anything to trade.
Yeah. Bam. They'd have to trade Bam.
Yeah.
Bam and somebody else.
Right.
I don't even know if they have anybody would want.
Not that I can think of. Top of my head.
Yeah, I don't know.
So shout out to all of the X/Twitter watchers. Appreciate y'all big time. I really, really appreciate you even more, though. If you guys can do us a favor, and that is go to YouTube and subscribe and like. That's for everybody that's watching tonight. Man, where are my noises when I need them? Yeah, if you don't mind, please like and subscribe both channels, Titletown Sports Talk, right? And the Ultimate Raider Fan 32. I really, really appreciate you X people. Y'all come through. I wish I could see names and stuff because I would shout each and every one of you out, man. I love the fact that X shows up like they do. Yeah, it's pretty amazing. I don't know if you know how to, and I don't know, do you know how to hover over the eye to see how many people are on what?
No.
You see the eye?
Where is it?
I don't know because I don't know it from. I don't know. It'll be next to the live. You know, it says live in 1080p, and then the time.
I just see live and the time.
You don't see it, yeah. You don't see the eye. So, but yeah, it gives us a breakdown on who's watching what. So yeah, ask people. We love you. Appreciate it. Thank you.
I don't have that. I don't have that X Premium.
I
can't stream on there.
Oh yeah, okay, yeah. You do gotta pay. They do that for. They do it on Instagram too, I believe. You gotta pay.
No, like I just haven't set it up on Instagram. Oh, maybe I do have to do it on Instagram. Maybe that's why I'm not set up for it.
Yeah, I'm not sure. I can't remember. I knew that X you have to pay. I'm not sure. I think there is another one you have to pay. I just don't recall.
I feel like I just haven't set it up yet, but the I'm live streaming on my channels today.
Right. Yes.
I've got YouTube and Twitch going, so
awesome. Here we go. Bennett Urban in the building. Rest in peace, Pistons. We could have been having game 7 if they didn't miss the call in game 4. Yeah, that's actually a good point, but
you got robbed.
Yeah, water under the bridge. It's too late. Appreciate you for coming through, though, boss. Hope you enjoy the show.
Yeah, don't worry about it. We got you. The Knicks season's ending soon.
Yeah, right. It's definitely going to end next.
We got you. You see that one right there? Like, let me show you. Boom.
Talk that talk, Spence. I like it. Y'all deserve it. You want it. You want it. It's your right. Yeah. I don't know, man. I don't think the Nuggets. I don't know.
You don't believe in them?
I don't believe in them. I don't. That's a terrible foul, by the way. Yeah, I don't believe in them. I don't know.
Yeah, yep. I
Bennett Urban.
They just feel like something's missing, right?
Yes. Yes. Celtics in 5. Facts. Yeah, I don't know, man. I really like Oklahoma City Thunder. I really like that.
They're tough.
They are.
They are super tough. I can tell of everybody that we've played this year, like that they
get out of here.
They are legit.
Yep.
They bring energy. Like they're tough out. If that ended up being the matchup, that's gonna be a bloodbath.
Correct. I agree. I couldn't agree more. So
I feel like the Celtics need to get like the younger players, the back of our rotation, in these games more than we've been doing though. Like they got on the floor finally after we iced Orlando 30 points. Like they finally put him in for like the last 5 minutes, and they
right,
got to play. But I mean, like those, we're gonna need those guys. Like Jordan, there's gonna come a time where Jordan Walsh is gonna have to play.
right.
Right, we're gonna get somebody in foul trouble, and he will be the one that comes in because he is a menace. He's a menace. His like wingspan is like 7'2" or something. It's something ridiculous.
That's wild.
Yeah. So
Absolutely.
he's going to be the guy that they'll lean on if they need somebody off that bench.
Right.
And interesting fact, like this is the growth of Peyton Pritchard, 6th man of the year.
Huh.
He had 50 possessions where he guarded Paulo and Franz. And in those possessions, they scored 15 points and shot 23% against Peyton Pritchard, who's like not even barely 6 feet tall, maybe. So wild. Shout out to Peyton Pritchard. That is crazy growth, because when we drafted him, we couldn't keep him on the floor for more than like 5 minutes because he was a defensive liability. People would switch on to him for the mismatch and shoot over him. He is grown so much since he got drafted, and that's like an amazing story, because I didn't think he was going to turn into this.
Right.
I mean, he's an animal.
I agree.
He's gonna make himself very rich.
Yep. Harden, is he falling off? What's the deal with him?
It's like, well, I mean, it's game 6. That's like about the spot where Harden falls off, right? It's like games 1 through 3. It's like, oh, he's like 26 points a game and 12, almost a triple double, and then it's like, you get hurt. Game 6, game 7, you're like, wait, was he playing? 3 points.
So wild.
7 turnovers. Dribbles off his knee.
Jesus. Here we go. Clippers rolling.
They've got a team.
Yes.
This year, though, so that they can actually get it done.
How old is
they're healthy? Oh God,
he's old, isn't he?
He's old. He's probably. I mean, he's old. He's older than Westbrook. Westbrook's old.
Westbrook's old. Yeah.
These
guys to start retiring.
Yeah, probably not too far in the future.
Right.
Let's see what we got here.
Huh.
It's the crazy thing that I heard was that Cooper Flagg, who's the presumptive #1 pick overall in the draft this year.
Yeah.
He's from Maine. He's a lifelong
really?
Celtics fan. Yeah.
He's from Maine?
He's from Maine. He's from Maine. Like
I've
been hearing about this kid since he was like in high school.
Yeah, but he's been playing ball in Springfield. There's no way you're gonna get me to believe they didn't drive down and have him playing in hoods somewhere in Mass. There's no way.
Oh yeah, it's like so Scal has been working with him since he was in high school.
Okay.
He's the one who hooked him up with Duke.
Gotcha.
But it's yeah, he said that his guys were telling him about Flagg when he was like in middle school.
Yeah.
He's like, this kid comes up, he's 8th grader. He comes up, and he's cooking all these like high school and college kids.
Right.
Like, you got to go up and look at him. He's like, no way. He said he went up there and he saw him play, and he's like, dude, he's like,
It's legit.
crazy. Yeah. So he said he took him down. He took him down to Mass and had him playing like BC kids, and
Yeah.
he was just waxing them.
Murdering them. Yeah.
He's a freshman, sophomore in high school, and he's like, this dude's special.
Yeah. My bro's dad used to get us drugged up in Springfield, Mass, all the time. There's a famous gym up there. I'm thinking Dunbar. Either one of these joints. I'm dumb. We went to a gym, dude, where the brick wall was out of bounds.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's how it should be, man.
Huh?
Brick wall's out of bounds. That's how it should be.
But I'm saying you're gonna run into it.
Yeah, no pads. That's how it should be.
Dude, I want to say there was a gym like that in Mass, in Springfield, Massachusetts, and then Dunbar. Wherever Dunbar is, I want to say it's like I can't remember, man. I'm asking my buddy, man, because I'm telling you, I'd never been so intimidated in my life. We were in like 8th grade playing grown ass men, dude. It was wild. I mean,
they weren't holding back on you, I bet.
Oh hell no! My boy's dad would have never allowed that.
Mm-hmm.
He got blew out by like 50, 60 points. Easy. I mean, blew out, getting dunked on. It was wild. It was wild. And then when we played people our age, we blew them out. It was cakewalk. We would laugh like, man, why can't we practice like this? We would just get broke off, and in those practices that he would set up with other teams. He'd bring them to our place too, and they'd run through us. Then he'd make us play the 9th, like when we were in the 6th and 7th, he'd make us play the 9th and 10th grade people. We just always played a minimum of 2 ages up. Always. Never ever did. The only time we played people our age was during the games.
That's how you do it.
Honest truth. It's the only time we ever really played people our age. So yeah, I do. I really miss basketball when I was growing up because nobody shot up on us, so everybody right. You know what I mean? Nobody was. The height difference was still, palatable. You could still get away with not having to have too much skill.
Yeah.
I just love defense, though. I was just a defensive, just love.
I bet you were fast.
Yep. My nickname was Coast to Coast.
Yep.
I mean, you can already figure it out, but that's what my coach would always do. And I got a good speech from him one year at the banquet about basically stealing the ball like 5 or 6 times and going coast to coast. So that got to be my nickname for basketball. Coast to coast. I would steal the rock, wouldn't pass it to nobody. I'd just go fly down layup.
That's how you do it.
Yes, sir. Especially at that age. That I was grabbing the rim by 7th grade. I just knew I would be dunking by my freshman year of high school. Never.
Were you?
Never came close. Grabbing the rim was as close as I've ever gotten to dunking the basketball. And I have huge hands. I can actually palm a basketball, but I still couldn't dunk it. So, yeah, I didn't have that big of a vertical. I only had a 34, 35-inch vertical. Sad.
I bet you most people don't have a 35-inch vertical.
Well, I'm just saying
it was sad.
It was sad compared to everybody else I was dealing with.
Yeah.
Especially when my boy Rodney Ellis, God rest his soul, man. That fool had a 44-inch vertical.
Man.
He would jump out of the gym. It was crazy. We used to go watch him play rec ball. Literally like it was an NFL. Y'all going to watch Rodney play in the rec league today? He's going to get somebody. It was just crazy. Man, that dude, Rodney Ellis was one of the wildest athletes I've ever come in contact with in my entire. Ran a 4.440, 44-inch vertical. He's like 6'2", 205. He played linebacker. He played everything on defense, but he just wasn't bright. So they just had to let him do what you know what I mean? You go do whatever you
He
can do.
wasn't bright.
Yeah, we'll do the defense around that. So, yeah. Nah, Rodney definitely was, and then nobody would, again, rest in peace. I'm not trying to, clown a brother that's gone, but yeah, he wasn't the sharpest knife out the drawer by any means. But probably the best athlete I've ever had to play against. Like, I mean, one of them for sure. He's in my top 3 easy.
And you had Tabucky Jones in your area, right?
Yeah, yep. From hard-hitting New Britain. He was a 3-time All-American everything. Yeah, Tabucky Jones was crazy. I didn't play against Tabucky. They were in a complete different conference for the state of Connecticut, and we never had playoffs or anything. We never made them either. When they did, I think my senior year, they started the playoffs. Junior, senior year, they started playoffs for Connecticut. That was never a thing for us growing up. But yeah, Tabucky was that dude. He was, yeah. I didn't play against him, but he would have probably been number 1 on the list, to be honest. I don't think a lot of people realize how freakish.
He was a freakish athlete.
Dude, that dude was crazy. Tabucky Jones, bro. Tabuck was wild. Yeah, I remember certain athletes, man, and like I say, I always forget the guy's name, but there was a kid from California, from Compton, man. Got shot at a damn funeral, man. He was the best linebacker I'd ever played in my life. The very first play of the game, Spence, he bent our center's face mask to his nose and cut his nose, and his nose was bleeding. He had to come out, and they had to change his face mask. So we had to get a new center the second play of the game against the baddest team, the Long Beach City Vikings. Bro.
I can't even comprehend that. How do you bend the steel cage?
I've never seen it ever in my life. And that was the first time I saw it. And I know I ran my fastest 40 I've ever run in my life in that game.
Away from him.
I was scared. I've never seen anything like. Because when our center went back, for the people that don't know, we had 2 different types of huddles. So we do the circle huddle, but then we do like the choir huddle. I don't know if people know it, right? The line, the skill guys in the front, linemen in the back, quarterback here. And when he came back and we were doing the circle, the center comes this way and the running backs are this way. So he's looking at me straight to the face, and his eyes were so big, and I just saw the blood running down his nose. I was like, you can't play like this.
No.
You can't play like this. And they were like, you got to go out. So he went out. The ref saw his face mask. You got to go out. They changed it on the sideline. But I'll never, ever forget that for as long as I live. And I'll never forget that linebacker. He had full scholarships to wherever he wanted. USC, LSU, UCLA, everywhere. He did. Most decorated linebacker of junior college. He had great problems. But yeah, got shot by a shotgun at a funeral in Compton.
That's messed up.
Absolute crazy.
Who goes to a funeral with a shotgun? God.
Wild, right?
Like that, you would think that's like off limits.
It's right. You got some kind of,
code, right?
Or something, man. Yeah. Yeah.
Not even. That's crazy.
Yep.
It's we lose too many of them young.
Man, especially for nonsense. And
Yeah.
that's the thing, man. Nonsense. So who is this? Brother BKL Contreras? I can't read it.
Yeah. Brother BKL Contreras. Sports entertainment guy.
Right. Shout out to everyone in the chat, including the Ultimate Raiders fan. Keep up good work on the channel. Appreciate it. And shout out from South Bronx, Brother BLK Contreras, aka Sport Entertainment Guy. Shout out to you, my man. I appreciate that. And hopefully you enjoy the show, man. Shout out to the Bronx. The boogie down.
That's it. We'll be seeing you soon. We'll be seeing you.
Yeah, if y'all didn't know, man. Yep. Spence and I both are from the Northeast. From the up top, if you will. So we know all of those terminologies that a lot of people may not catch up on, right? When it comes to the boroughs. 5 boroughs of NYC.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, we just got a spike too. So people must be getting off other shows.
I feel like that happens to us around this time.
It
like
does.
2 hours in, we get a jump.
Flux. Exactly. So you notice. See, that's why it's good to know these things, man.
Yeah.
It helps out. But we can rock.
I'm liking the restream too. It's nice.
And what I use is just $50, man. I don't mind giving a little bit of advertisement, if you will, when it comes to restream. No, seriously, because I mean, hey, shout out to all the content creators out there. Hey, this is not easy. I'm telling you right now, it may seem like it to some, and for some it is, right? For some they don't, and I'll be the first to admit, I love just coming up and talking, trying to set an agenda and, stay on track and, give the people the real information. It takes a lot of work, time, and energy. But this is one of the tidbits I can give on why I personally love Restream more so than StreamYard. The biggest reason is its flexibility. And Spence knows, he's in the tech world, so he gets it and understands that when it comes to developing software, there's tools that engineering teams use, and a lot of reasons why people don't go with certain tools is because they don't have that flexibility. They can't customize easy. They can't integrate, right? And that's the problem with StreamYard. StreamYard is really good, but they won't allow you to integrate the way that Restream does. And the biggest example I'll give, and I'm giving no more pub on this, I'm sure I'll get a clip on this for Opus. Oh, there goes another plug, Opus clip. But yeah, with Restream, it allows you to plug in as many platforms as you choose. And then you not only can use those, but you're not required to use Restream's platform, meaning that, you can just take the stream key of Restream and use any other tool. So usually I'm using OBS, which is an open source tool. And it allows me to use Restream so that I can just put everything in Restream and I don't have to do individual platforms to stream out to. In StreamYard, I have to use StreamYard in order to do that. They won't allow you to use a third-party tool and then, use their stream key and stream it through your tool and do as you wish. So that's the biggest key right there. And it is a huge key because it's a lot of work if you don't do that. So, for example, if Spence doesn't use it and he wants to go to TikTok, Instagram, all of them, YouTube, all of Twitch, he's got to give me each individual stream URL and key for each platform.
Yep.
That sucks. So shout out to Restream. Y'all got it right. And if you haven't already taken over in terms of market share over StreamYard, if you continue with allowing the flexibility and give some more customization and features along those lines, I think you'll see yourself shoot over the top. So there you have it, man. That was a lot. Let me get this brother BLK Contreras' comment here too, though. As a Knicks fan, it was a great game. And Detroit Pistons got great rebuild with perfect teams, and that head coach is amazing. I hope next year we could face them that again. I agree. You sound like you from a foreign country, brother BKL. Where you from originally? But yeah, I agree, right? Spence was actually, you were already just talking about that, how the Pistons came up. So, yeah. Oh, wow.
Cavs and Boston both in 6.
Yeah.
That Cavs series is going 7. I'm gonna call that right now.
Really? You think that?
It's going 7. Like people are sleeping on Indiana.
Cavs.
It's massively.
Yeah.
Massively. We had a tough run actually through them last year. They gave us trouble.
Yeah.
And the only reason it wasn't even more trouble is because Halliburton was just coming back.
Right.
You got a fully healthy Halliburton right now. Like that team looks like they're unafraid.
Right.
Cleveland's not going to scare them.
Nah. I agree. The Ultimate Sports Network. Salute. Appreciate you for coming through. Hope you enjoyed the show, man. And again, I do apologize. The Ultimate Sports Network. Draft day was wild, hectic. I was gonna try to pull you up, right, and I didn't check my DMs. It's got a lot going on. Like I say, everyone knows sooner than later. So, but yeah, we'll get that going, man. We will get that going. All right. So he has another one though, and it's a great one. Why is everyone hating on the Cavs? Oh, the Cavs beat Boston. Well, they still going to be a first round exit. What do we have to do next? You're a Boston fan, bro. I think he's a Celtic. I think Ultimate Sports Network is a Celtic.
All right. He sounds like a Cavs fan to me. defending the Cavs.
Yeah, that too.
It's
which one is
the Cavs? I don't know.
There's
no hate on the Cavs. They're a good team. They're number 1 seed. It's just I don't think they can beat the Celtics in a 7-game series.
Right.
That's it. I agree with you. I think they do finally get by Indiana, but I don't think the Pacers are going to be an easy out. I think it goes 7 games. Yeah. You'll see. You'll see when this thing gets started.
Right.
Indiana's not playing around.
Right. What do they consider a gentleman's sweep? Is that a 1 game? 4-1?
4-1.
That's what I thought. Just want to make sure I was
Lakers and Magic. Gentleman's sweep.
Yep. Another game, guys. Denver.
Half our roster out, it counts, but when Cavs beat Boston without Tingus Pingus, it does not count. Tell me how that works.
This is what Spence is talking about.
See?
So you are right.
He's a Cavs fan.
He's a Cavs fan.
You hear Tingus Pingus. He's either New York or
Where are you from? Tell me you're from Cleveland. Tell me you're from Ohio so I could tell Chris.
He's definitely Ohio.
Yeah, I'm assuming he's Ohio too.
When he's throwing us around, that means he's from there.
I agree.
Brother BKL's picking Cavs and Thunder in the finals.
Wow. Yeah.
I'll give him grace because he's a New Yorker, so he probably thinks the Knicks are beating the Celtics.
He's from the boogie down. Oh, that was terrible. Is that Harden? Yep.
That time of the year.
Yep.
That's horrible. Was that Harden?
Go check my guy out, PTS, man. Protect the Shield podcast. He's from Columbus, man. Yeah, from Columbus. My man showed me a great time when I was out there at Ohio State for gymnastics. Yeah, we had a good time. Got me good and drunk. I I had to go home and retire early.
Yep.
It was a smart move though, because I had to meet the next day. So,
Hey,
good call, Chris. But no, it's a good game, man. 57-58 halftime.
Yep.
Halftime show it is.
Yeah, the Clippers desperately want to win.
Yes. They don't have one either. Right? They've never won.
I don't think so.
No, the Clippers never won. What teams are winning?
Harden's got 12 points.
Yeah, he's
leading
not
scorer.
Yeah, he's balling.
12 points in 15 minutes. So that's it. Harden hasn't disappeared yet.
Nope, not yet. How many NBA teams have never won? Wow.
All right. Let's address the Heat sweep.
Uh-oh.
Ultimate Sports Network. Let's address that. That you got. I mean, it's like kicking somebody in a wheelchair down the stairs. I mean, come on. It's like, yes, okay, you destroyed them. It's like the team was, nobody expected that team to come anywhere close to competing with you.
I agree.
Like they were talking about first things first, changing the playoff format because of how badly the Cavs and the Thunder destroyed the 8 seeds.
That's right.
That's right. I was like, come on, man. I was like, I actually didn't think it was such a bad idea either, but it's you give the first round seed a bye, right?
Yep.
To incentivize. It's like, so it would have incentivized the Celtics a little earlier to try and beat. Okay.
Uh-oh.
Hey.
Uh-oh. They started.
Oh, we got Broncos fans in here.
Yo, go Broncos. Salute, go
fans.
Broncos. Appreciate you for coming through. Hope you enjoyed the show.
Yeah.
I hate the Donkeys the most, though. Go Broncos. Just thought I'd let you know that. So
yeah. We're here for friendly discussion. You can come from opponents. It's fine.
Absolutely.
I love it. Bring it in. Discourse is good. It's good.
Yep. Talk
all
that.
Right? So talk it. Like Cleveland, you're the 1 seed. You get to talk it.
That's right. Now that you say that, that's right. Yes.
You get to talk it.
That is very true.
I'm here for it. Let me just say this. Like I want that matchup. Cleveland, Boston. That's what I want in the Eastern Conference Finals.
That would be interesting. Uh-oh. Last time I checked, who blew a 25-3 lead to the Cavs?
we blow 25-3 leads all the time. I'm pretty sure we blew a 25-point lead against the Magic. Don't matter. We still won.
Go Broncos. Raiders the most too. Hilarious. That's the way it goes, man. It's either the Donkeys or the Chiefs, right? What do y'all call us? Y'all see Donkeys. I love calling Broncos donkeys. I love it. It just sounds right. It rolls off the tongue. Donkey. Like I don't know what else. I like it. But what do y'all do? What do we call the Raiders, right? Like there's all those weird names for the Chiefs, right? They got all right. And then you got the bum Chargers. I forget what they call them. Like
you have to be somewhat respectable to have earned a nickname.
Exactly right.
I don't even know that the Chargers have gotten there.
I know they haven't even gotten there yet, right? You're absolutely right.
Harbaugh, if anybody can fix that team, it's Harbaugh. But I mean, historically, I don't think anybody ever thought of the Chargers as a problem enough to even give them a nickname.
They've never won anything. And for the record, hold on. So the question of how many teams are in the NBA?
The Oakland Seniors.
Oakland
No.
Seniors. So this is interesting. So there are 30 teams in the NBA, and there are 10 teams that have never won an NBA championship. The
Yeah,
Nets,
it's like it's
Pacers, the Clippers, the Grizzlies, the Timberwolves. See, I want the Timberwolves to win one. The Pelicans, Orlando Magic, Phoenix Suns haven't won one. And Utah
no.
Jazz hasn't won one. Wow. I'm biased. I want Minnesota to be the first out of this group to win one. I'll put that out there. And check it out. For the NFL, there are 32 teams. And for those 32 teams, 12 have never made it to the Super Bowl.
Never
Those
made it to the Super Bowl?
Well, have never won the Super Bowl.
Okay, one.
Didn't say made it, but never won. The Cardinals, the Falcons, the Bills, the Panthers, the Bengals, the Browns, poor Browns, Detroit Lions, Houston Texans, Jacksonville is never going to get there. The Chargers, obviously never going to get there. Vikings yet again. Dang, the Minnesota, y'all can't win nothing. And last but not least, Tennessee Titans, which I would have thought if they would have kept Rabel, I thought they were on their way. But
yeah, they kind of messed that team up. They were just a couple pieces away from
exactly. They had like 2-12 and 4. That's
still
baffles.
Their problem is an absurd amount of faith in Ryan Tannehill. Like, I could not believe that. Like, when they signed him, I was like, why? Then when they re-signed him, I was like, why again?
Right.
Like, he had that 1 year where he like had that great playoff run, but I mean, it's Ryan Tannehill. He was never any good.
Right. At all.
It's like you knew you were never gonna get to the destination with him, right? Like, maybe he gave you a couple great pit stops, but you knew he was never actually going to reach the destination. So, like, I don't know why they kept like trying with him. Like, I would have looked to move on from him, you know.
Right.
But wow. But
you're reading all of Ultimate Sports Networks.
Oh,
getting it in.
I can't wait for that series. Like, let's just get there.
The Cavs got the best record in the East. Well, that was the regular season. We still have not seen them do it in the playoffs. We sweep the Heat. Well, that was just the Heat. They are not good.
Hey,
that is very true. They are not good.
Yeah. Hey, I can feel you, man. We won the championship last year, and everybody said it was just a walkover, right? Like, everybody laid down for us. Nobody came to play last year. Apparently, we just took everybody down.
Right.
So you know, I mean, Luka didn't count apparently.
No,
Luka didn't count. So.
Oh man, now
we'll
ready.
See. I'm all for it this year. Like, everybody, get healthy. Spider, stay healthy, stay strong. I want to see you.
Be prepared.
Yeah, you wanted it.
Be
Let's
ready.
go. Let's go.
You got Spence over here hyped up. Ultimate.
That's it. Yeah, I'm fired up. Let's get the Eastern Conference Finals going right now.
I know, right?
Sorry, New York. Sorry, Indy.
I'll just skip through it.
We'll just skip over.
That is hilarious. Oh man.
We'll see the next media. You guys are writing the next media narrative right now. All I got to say is, you take care of business up there in Ohio. Take care of business. Indiana's in front of you. Don't look beyond them.
Ohio. I love it when Ohio talks that talk, man. Y'all got to work it. I like it.
The Buckeyes won the national championship. I didn't think I'd see that in my lifetime.
Right. That's right. That is right. When's the last time they won it? That was when Maurice Claret, right? Did he win?
Oh,
He didn't win.
I don't know if they won it then. I don't know. I'd have to look. They always feel like a runner up to me.
Right.
They're always there. Like,
I'm checking now because I have to see.
last time they were
nine chips, bro.
Oh yeah,
they got 9 chips.
yeah, but they're not. Like they won some. They won some.
54, 57, 61, 68, 70,
Yeah.
2002, and 2014.
2 and 14. Yeah, those are the ones I remember.
Previous to this year. Yep. So, no, that's what's up.
It was only 11 years.
Yep, you are correct.
But they got 9. So
who's your other teams, man? Are you all Ohio? I like that, man. I like when people rock where they from, man. I wish.
Tell me you're a Browns fan. Tell me you're a Browns fan, please. Please, we can talk.
Cincinnati, bro.
Oh, we can talk. He probably hates Belichick too. Those Cleveland folks, like, they hate Belichick.
Of course.
I don't know why.
Oh, that is funny.
Yeah, I don't think we're not gonna sweep the Knicks.
Right.
Ty Jerome was snubbed.
Right. Shout out to Nathan Schrader.
Like and subscribe, man.
And he is from Cincy. Shout out to
man.
Nathan Schrader. Appreciate you for coming through and hope you enjoy the show. He's
Cincy.
Gotta love Ohio.
They got teams up there, man.
They got teams and they got interesting.
Cincy and Cleveland, though, those are the ones that are.
I still got a bone to pick with Cincy, man. That they cheated us in 21, bro. That playoff game in Cincinnati.
You're still mad about that?
I'm still mad about that, bro. Because after they did it, they treated us bad. They treated us bad. I appreciate you, Nate. Real talk. Don't forget both channels too, if you don't mind. We absolutely appreciate it. The Ultimate's back. His performance Peyton by a mile. All Peyton do is shoot threes. He don't do everything like Jerome actually does. Okay.
I guess you just weren't here last couple minutes ago when I told you he locked up. He locked up the 2 best players on the Magic.
Right.
50 possessions. Right. Little Peyton.
Yep. I was there too, Nathan Schrader, and it wasn't cool. So I'll just give you a story like this. When we got pummeled by the Chiefs, guess what the Chiefs fans did? They bought me drinks all night, man. When we got cheated by Cincinnati, guess what Cincinnati fans did? They were arrogant and acted like they were expected to win that easy. Like, oh, we're Cincinnati. We've won 10 Super Bowls. Who do you think you are? It was just the arrogance and because you won that game. It could have been. I got treated better by Donkey fans, man. And I just can't. I can't get over it. I can't get over it, man. So I don't know. And Joe Burrow is my favorite quarterback. A lot of people know that already. He's my favorite quarterback in the NFL right now.
It's a good one. He's the best.
I adore Joe Burrow. I love his game. I love all of it. I love that he has, enough athletic ability, right? I won't say he has none. He has enough. You're right. Cincinnati fans they were bad that game. And I think it was because of how y'all won it. And I don't know. My boy PTS was at the game, obviously, and he felt different, but he's going to be biased because he's from Ohio. So I can't. Yeah, I'm still salty about that, as you can see. I still got a problem with y'all. Not happy about that.
Yeah. them Raider fans, they don't get over their losses.
No, not ones like that.
Nope.
At least not me, anyways.
They're still salty about the New England loss.
Uh-oh. Nathan in here lying, man. You fixed Joe Burrow's air conditioner. Where's your picture? And Jamar? Come on, man. Where's your picture at? Show the chat your picture, man. I want to see. Show somebody. Didn't happen if you don't have a picture. I don't believe it. Uh-oh. We got the ultimate coming back. Last time I checked, Jerome averaged more assists and rebounds and points than Peyton. And Jerome was actually consistent in putting up 15 to 20 a game. And Peyton is not. What's your thought on that?
Pretty sure he averaged over 15 points a game, but that's okay. Right? He's your guy. That's good.
Yeah.
You should have a guy.
It's
been a while since Cleveland's had a guy.
So. Yes, you are right. Yeah, since
your Lord and Savior left.
I knew you were
again.
Twice he broke.
No, it's yeah.
Twice. On your life.
Yep. And he had to get up out of there because Boston just mollywopped him in the playoffs. He's like, I'm not getting it done here. I'm gonna have to go down to the Heat and build a team.
Yeah, that in itself is my problem. Someone tried to tell me that Jordan said he was cool with teaming up with Bird. Oh, Jesus. Oh, you're from Cleveland, or you're from Ohio. So he's not the GOAT. It's Michael Jordan. Guys, I'm definitely not getting into. Are we going to get into that debate tonight? Are we going to get into who is the GOAT?
We were already talking about it before these guys got into it.
The sports man, where you at when I need you, bro? Because he actually believes it's LeBron.
A lot of people do.
I don't know how old the sports man is, man. Shout out to my guy, man. I can't wait to have him on my show. But yeah, I vehemently am against this. I'm sorry. I just don't. It doesn't even make sense. 6 appearances, 6 wins. I don't know. It's so hard, bro. I just don't see how anybody. And you are right. You are right. To each their own, Nate. Real talk. I agree. I agree with you, man. He said, "Stop, bro. Boston was stacked."
They were.
Peyton averaged 14.3. What did he say? Peyton averaged 14.3, and Jerome average was 15.7. Watered down league. Yes. Absolutely correct. Watered down league, Nathan. 100%. But hey, this is a arguable case as far as the GOAT being Bill Russell. He's got more rings than everybody. 11.
Bill Russell. He was insanely good.
In a time where there just wasn't that many players that could even come close, right? I mean, it's just the amount of talent today as opposed to back then, night and day. Night and day.
Yeah. I mean, he's the most important.
Right. Now, this is where I can agree with you on the talent, but the problem with the talent in this era is the fact that they don't play anywhere near as physical as the game in the past, and that says a lot, man. Because the game's translated into a bunch of 6'9", 7-footers, shooting threes, man, running to the back of the line. It's just a complete different game. So it's hard. I don't know. And yeah, I would agree with this too, Nathan Schrader. Rings don't decide to go. That's a team accomplishment. I can somewhat agree with that. I don't agree with. I don't think they decide to go either. But Jordan don't need. I mean, Jordan's accolades, right? He's the only one to do so many of the ones that actually matter. Yeah, I just don't see where people try to make.
Braun hasn't brought anything to the NBA in like 5 years, 6 years. What was the bubble? When did he win that championship in the bubble?
Terrible. Yep.
I mean, LeBron has moments now. I'll give him his props. Like, he's what? How old? 41, 42?
He's old. LeBron
and
is
he's
old.
out there. He's out there, and he's actually producing. I think he's
40 on the dot.
40, and he's still averaging like 20 points a game.
Insane, bro.
That's insane,
bro. That's insane. Yeah, that makes no sense.
Yeah. He's he plays defense when he wants to, but I mean he's
right. What?
Yeah.
No, hold on. Give me 1 sec. Mom's just gonna slide through over here. Y'all keep.
Yeah, facts. Oh, for sure. For sure. MJ, I mean, Braun lives in like a hyperbaric chamber. MJ was going to the gamble every night and play poker, smoking cigars. Like Braun spends millions on his body every year. It's no question.
Dismiss that. You're right. But you're right. That's a great argument. It's a great argument, but I still can't rock with it in terms of, him being the GOAT for that.
Yeah. I look at when Jordan was in the league, there was nobody even close to him.
Not even remotely close.
I mean, he came in at the end of Bird and Magic. And by the time 1990 hit, like, it was Jordan's time. So I don't know anybody that ever watched Michael Jordan go through a season with those teams, like, can think anything except he is the GOAT. And I'm from Boston.
Right.
Like, I don't say that lightly,
Yes, sir.
Like, it's and I've grown up watching LeBron too. Like, I can tell you, like, I've seen both of them up close. I've seen both of them play. I'm telling you, if they were both on the court today, Jordan would take LeBron.
Oh,
just like Ant did.
Yep. Bingo.
And you know what? And you know the difference between Ant and Jordan? Jordan was bigger and he was much more ferocious on defense.
Right. Jordan, man, I don't know. I can't understand it.
Jordan was an all defensive player for like his entire career.
Yeah, if you start pulling those accolades up,
yeah, they're all him.
Both sides of the ball. So Nathan, I don't think there's any player better than 2018 Bron. He has 3 different Hall of Fame caliber careers in one career: Miami, Cleveland, and Lakers. I
would not call his LA career Hall of Fame worthy.
No, he hasn't even
not at all.
Yeah.
You know what his LA career is? It's like every all-star that's ever played and never won a championship. Like that one champion. The bubble championship doesn't count to me.
No.
Like if you're gonna take 4 months off in the middle of the season and say let's get together and play a tournament in an arena, that can't be the championship with no fans.
Right. Nathan, I would beg to differ because the league was way more physical back then. All these kids would be crying and I don't see it. I don't see I mean Bill Lambier, like Dennis Rodman, like
The disrespect on Jordan's era, man.
yeah, I don't understand how y'all can think that era back. Basketball was way harder back there than it is today. Way, in my opinion.
Yeah.
Just like I think football is way harder now than it was back then.
You know Jordan played Shaq.
That's what I'm saying. Like I don't.
You know Jordan played Hakeem, right? You know Jordan played Kobe at the end.
Yeah, like, and I don't agree, Nathan. I do not think they would adapt. I think they will be crybabies in this era.
No.
Just go do the research, man. These guys are weak compared to men back in the day. It's not even close, man.
And as LeBron's gotten older, he's the worst offender of it. Like,
yeah, this still be on the ground laying down to see if he gets a call. You got to be kidding me, man. There's no way you can compare this era with last era in basketball in terms of toughness and physicality. I mean, dude, there's a reason why your points averaged in a game were probably astronomically lower. There weren't so many freaking 100-point games like you see today back in the day. That's back when the games would end 70-something to 80, 80-something to 89. Like I don't know. Back when you could when you could hand check? Come on, man. You're trying to tell me it's harder to play today with no hand check?
Yeah.
That's insane. That's insane, man. You can't be touched today. Back then, you could be, you know what? I'm not even going to go there, right? It used to be a massacre back then. Why do you think? So why did Jordan specifically focus on weightlifting after getting mauled when he first got into the NBA?
Destroyed.
He got destroyed when he got into the NBA because of the physicality. There's no way anybody today deals with that. These kids are wimps from that respect.
Yeah.
That was wild right there. I don't know who 24 is, but that was wild for the Clippers.
If Steph Curry played in the 90s, he doesn't even exist. They would never let him take the first like half court shot he did like that in somebody's face, and then his little shimmy thing.
They'd be hacking the hell out of him, man.
He would get killed.
I don't know, man.
His upper achievement would be Reggie Miller.
Hey, I would love to pull you up, Nathan. You got a YouTube channel? We'll give you an invite. I'd love to pull you up and hear what you got to say. We'd love to have this debate live.
He would score.
Who would score 70 a game?
Jordan?
Today's game? Oh,
easily.
God, yes. He would average like 80.
He would score as many points as he wanted to.
Dude, and everybody says that. New and old players. Yeah. New and old players.
Oh, yeah. And that's not basketball. Wait, you think like what's going on today is basketball?
Exactly. Like, so what they're doing
is like a glorified Y.
But what the Bulls did with Scottie Pippen, right? Luke Longley, Hodges.
The physicality is part of basketball.
Tony Kukoc.
Physicality is part of it.
Steph would have 70 back then. You are nuts. Man, you need to get a camera and a mic. Come on, Nathan. I'm ready to pull you up, bro. There's no way. He would be crying.
No,
His daddy would be out there probably trying to protect him, dude. Like those guys used to murder back in the day. Those hard fouls back in the day would cause stitches.
Yeah.
I mean,
Del Curry played in that era.
yes.
He was nothing special. He was a decent player, but he was nothing special.
Now, hey, this one is different. Zion is a beast. And I don't look at Zion and
he's soft though, man.
LeBron because he can't stay in shape.
Yeah.
Yeah. If he stayed in
he's an incredible athlete. Yeah.
Exactly. And that's where I would say if he was at his top, yes, Zion back then would be a beast. Nobody could cover him. That's just facts. I agree with that.
Yeah. Nathan, do you remember the All-Star game that Kobe went after LeBron and just absolutely humiliated him in the All-Star game?
I agree. Yes.
Because he was
yeah. No, absolutely.
Just because he wanted to make sure LeBron knew who the alpha was in the league.
Bingo. And hey, Steph is so much better than his dad. I couldn't agree with you more. Steph is a legend. Steph is a first ballot Hall of Famer. Nobody's taking anything away from Steph. But what I will take away from Steph is nobody letting him shoot like that. No. Back then, they're not letting it happen, Nathan. The whole bench will foul out before they allow that. I don't think people understand. It was just very different. The game of yesterday is not the same game as the game of today. It's no different than football.
Yeah. And you know what? Flopping has always existed.
Yes.
Flopping has always existed. You either are that player or you're not. Like you're built like that or you're not. Right. LeBron clearly he's built like a flopper.
Look,
he gets down like that. Yeah. So with Michael Jordan, can you remember Michael Jordan flopping? No.
For the record, Nathan, I am not a LeBron hater, okay? Let me make sure I read this one. Everyone is soft now because they can be. They adapt to the game today. But if Brown was born in an older era, he wouldn't know flopping. I don't.
Pretty sure Kobe won like 5 championships while Brown was in the league.
Yep. You say, yep, you just have hate. I don't have hate for LeBron.
Maybe not all 5. Maybe 2.
Yeah, I don't hate LeBron at all. I think
I don't hate him either. He's just not the GOAT.
Right. I think he falls. I think he's got 2 problems in front of him, and one has to be Jordan, Michael Jeffrey Jordan, and the other one has to be Kobe Bryant. I'm sorry. I mean, I get it. Yes, he's played for a long time. He's the most healthiest player for a long time.
I mean, you got a problem with turf because, like, I'll put LeBron second. I'm fine with that.
Yeah,
he's not even giving you Kobe, man.
I'm not giving him Kobe. Because you're basing it off of longevity. How many chips does Kobe have?
5.
Exactly.
Kobe's got 5.
Yeah. And I don't think he's played near the amount of time as LeBron. It's all opinion. You have facts. What facts do you have that you're bringing up? You can't say that.
He's high as a kite.
Yeah, that's right. You are high. Why are we even? That's right. You told us this from the beginning. I don't know why.
Wait, I gotta see. Go back and look at it. What was it again?
Which one?
Jeez, you guys. I will say this: you guys are engaged.
Yeah,
you are engaged.
This is a good one. This is great. I love it. I absolutely love it. Kobe chips because Bron. Wait, hold on. Let me see. Bro, please don't say that about Kobe chips because Bron was with that Cleveland team. Yeah. Yep.
All right. You know what? I'm not letting you off the hook for that.
You're high.
The NBA wanted Cleveland to be good. It's not the NBA's fault that Cleveland just sucks at everything. They gave you you're going to tell me it's a statistical anomaly. They got the number 1 overall pick in a lottery system 4 years in a row.
Yeah, that was.
Tell me that's not rigged.
That was pretty wild. I won't lie.
It was such crap. Like the year the Celtics were supposed to get Tim Duncan, we ended up with Ron Mercer. Crap. The NBA is rigged. Hopefully it's rigged for us now. So
right. Uh-oh. Josh Hart is the most underrated player in the NBA right now. Yeah.
I agree with that. I love Josh Hart. I really wanted him in Boston when he was a free agent.
Okay, we can respect that, man. We can respect that, Nate. I'll hop on and discuss it a different day. I got to get rest for work. Appreciate you, man.
Yeah, you can tell us. You can tell us your stories about Jamar.
Yeah, I want to see a picture next time, man. But yeah, we love to pull you up, man. You sound like an interesting guy to have debates with. I like it. I like the back and forth. Here we go.
Protect your turf. That's fine.
It's the owner's fault that our point guard was Mo Williams and Boobie Gibson. Yeah, that wasn't a good look.
The owner or the GM or both?
Uh-oh. My man said, excuse me, you don't bring up Cleveland being crap without me coming after you. I love it, Ultimate. These Ohio fans, though, I'm going to give you.
I know, they're real. They're real.
They are real as it gets.
I love it. Notice we don't see any Jets fans in the chat getting mad at me.
Shout out to my guy Chris and PTS and those Ohio sports fans. Y'all got it popping, man. I'm not gonna lie. I love the back and forth. I'm so far past my bedtime, man. This is crazy.
Yeah, and you're on the East Coast this week.
On the East Coast, man. It is 11:50.
An hour later.
It's about to be midnight.
We've been going at this for a while, man. 2:52.
Almost, and we still got 70 people watching.
That's crazy. It's because we're going back and forth with the Ohio folks. Everybody's enjoying the fireworks.
Right? The back and forth is real. It was a good game. Now you got an 11-point lead. Starting to go bad. Uh-oh. Still firing shots. You notice Boston has a losing record versus the Cavs.
Yep.
Hey.
Yep.
I did not know that.
I know,
but they starting to shoot. They coming.
Super scared.
They coming for you, Spence.
Hey, I already told you. You got to deal with Indiana first.
Right.
They're not playing. You're gonna see that game 1. You keep talking Tyrese Halliburton shooting 28% from 3. See how it feels. You're gonna get it.
Yes, I agree with you. Browns can beat Cincy. That might be a real good game.
The Browns can beat Cincy?
Bro, the Browns got better. Believe it or not, they had a good draft, bro.
The Browns always seem to find talent on defense. I will give them credit for that.
I'm telling you, that defense.
Yeah. Their problem is they got no offense.
Right.
Like, how are you going to put up points on Cincy?
Hey. They drafted.
And Cincy didn't have a bad draft either.
They drafted Judkins and Sampson. That backfield is going to be crazy.
Who's going to carry the ball? Who's your guy? Is Sampson the one, or is it Judkins? Because you drafted Judkins higher, right?
I'm using them both. That's my 1-2 punch for the next decade. I'm using them just like Montgomery and Gibbs.
Yeah, but that's like power and lightning, right? Like using Montgomery to get the short yards and
Right. And that's
home run with Gibbs.
Judkins. And that's what you're going to do with Judkins. And Sampson is the home run. Sampson is the scat back.
But Sampson's he's a big guy too, isn't he?
I thought he was a fast guy.
Well, he's fast too, but I thought he was big. I thought Sampson was like 6 foot.
I'm not 100% sure. I'm about to find out right now. No, I knew I was right. He's 5'8", 200. He's a scat back. He's
a scat back. Okay, so
he ran like he only ran a 4.4. I don't know if this is right. They're saying he only ran a 4.4 640, but I only ran
only. That's how spoiled we are in this draft. We're like only a 4.4.
Only a 4.4 running back.
Where's the 4.3 speed?
Yeah, like it's wild. Yeah, it's wild. So
okay, so Sampson's going to handle third down work, and Judkins is going to be the early down guy.
He's going to be the grounded pound.
Okay.
Yep.
All right. So you replaced Chubb.
Yep, they definitely did. Uh-oh. My man said, Bud is just mad. Ohio has more titles than Boston.
Maybe you don't see the background. It's like, in which sport?
Yeah, that's.
If you tell me college football,
right,
we're gonna have a problem.
Yeah, you got Ohio State with 9.
Yeah, because who are you comparing to? Like Boston College? Give me a break.
Can't do it.
I didn't even know college football existed when I lived in the Northeast. Like people in the Midwest and the South, think that
right.
They build their entire lives around it.
You're absolutely right. We don't watch college football like that in the Northeast. It's all a lot of basketball and professional football. Now, college basketball, it's a different ball game.
Well, I mean, UConn.
Exactly, baby.
Yeah.
Girls and boys, I might.
Girls and boys.
He's saying he's talking in general, all sports.
Let's think. Like Cleveland Browns.
None.
You don't get to take the Ravens. You don't get to take credit for the Ravens.
Yeah.
They left.
Yeah.
Okay, so the Browns, no.
Cincinnati, they don't have any chips. Yeah, I think
Cleveland Cavaliers, no.
Yeah, you're gonna lose this one.
The Bears? are we going back to Mike Ditka and George Halas?
Chicago. Oh yeah, that's right. Chicago. How many chips they got? They got some chips.
The Bears?
Bears got a couple of chips. 85, obvious. They got 3.
Maybe. Am I giving them too little credit, too much?
Let me see.
I think 3 feels right.
I don't even know if they got 3. They have 1. They only got the 85 Bears, bro. That's it.
That's it. Okay. 1.
So.
And somebody, I feel like I had this the Pistons. They had 2, right?
The Pistons got some chips.
2, 3, 4.
Let's see.
4, right? They had 2 with Isaiah, and they had 2 with Chauncey.
But I mean, you can't compare.
4. So we can roll all of your championships up together for the entire state of professional athletics, and you still don't have more than the Celtics.
Than the Celtics, let alone any of the sports teams.
Just the Celtics.
I'm sorry, this is a fight you are not going to win. Ultimate, this is a bad one. you should have kept that one.
Oh God! Now he goes to Tatum is soft. All I'm going to say is just wait for it because Tatum has been wanting this.
Right.
This is part of the ascension for him. He averaged 30 points against Orlando, and they called him soft too. That's like I said earlier. Thank you to Orlando for that.
Right.
Tatum is awake. Last year, he slept walked through the playoffs and didn't wake up until the finals.
Right.
Not even first game. He was slept walk into game 3 of the finals.
Shout
Pistons
out
versus the refs.
Bobby Clinton, man. GOAT. Excuse me. Appreciate you for coming through. Hope you enjoy the show.
Oh Lord, I knew they were going to drop the Ohio State in there. You know it, right? I told you.
I knew it.
Told you.
I knew he was going to do that too. It's college, bro.
It's college, bro.
College, bro. You can't. No, you can't do that.
You're here. We're here talking. Yeah. We're here talking professional athletics. You're talking amateur athletics. Come on.
I told you, Ultimate. You barking up the wrong tree with this one. I mean, come on, man. You know, Titletown is crazy right now when it comes to Massachusetts and sports, and just the Celtics and the Patriots alone. My guy, you're making a
Bobby Clintman is better than Tatum.
Bobby.
Where did Bobby Clint? I love this. Where did Bobby Clintman come from?
Yeah, where are you from, bro?
He's the GOAT.
That is hilarious. Hilarious. Denver's making a comeback, guys. So no longer a 10-point lead, 10 minutes left. You know what? I'm going to stay up for y'all tonight, man. Okay. I will give you that, Ultimate. You did say all. You didn't say no college. I'll give you that. He said all.
I thought the caveat was professional sports. Right. All professional sports.
Right. Well, I'm trying to think though, because
But I mean, if that's what you hang your hat on, you know, right. OSU wins, right. Then okay. Born in Malmo, Sweden, plays for the Pistons. I love it. How can you not love a guy from Malmo?
Right.
I have to bring him up. I have to look him up.
Have achieved championships. UMass. Nope.
No, we don't.
Nope.
I mean, if you throw UConn into the mix, I mean, we're cooking.
And that's the thing. See, so this is where it's a little unfair, right? Because let's keep it a bean. Let's keep it a bean here, Ultimate Sports Network. Ohio is pretty large, right? Let's look at let's go this route. This is what I'm going to do. Population of Ohio. I bet you that it's 12 million people, bro. It's 12 million people. It's almost double what Mass has. Now, population of New England, it's going to be too much. Population of New England is 15 million. No, so it's closer. No, yeah. So my thought process is right. You need to compare New England to Ohio. You can't compare Massachusetts. It's not fair. It's just not fair. It's half the amount of the population.
Yeah.
So, I mean, you're talking college, everything. So that you got to change that one up. You got to change that one up to make it fair, for it to make sense. So if you're talking New England and now you're adding UConn and you're talking girls and boys, and yeah, you got problems. You got problems, man. Absolutely got problems. So, but no, you are right, man. New England, Ohio. And then you got Ohio colleges. I mean, not just Ohio State. There's other colleges in Ohio that are going to have some chips for sure.
Which ones?
I don't know which ones. I'm just saying. I'm pretty sure.
I'm trying to think of one.
Think of any. Let me see. Ohio college sports teams with championships. Ohio State is one of 7. Baseball, basketball. Yeah. Y'all Ohio people go hard, bro. I ain't gonna lie. I love it, bro. Where is Protect the Shield at when you need them?
Ohio U.
Yeah, there's a few. There's a few of them out there. Absolutely a few of them out there, man. Shout out to my guy, Raider transplant Angelo in the building. Salute Turf and Spence. Super excited for the greatest boxing weekend ever, starting tomorrow with Times Square, New York City. Canelo Alvarez versus William Skull Saturday, and Iowa Inoue versus Ramon Cardenas Sunday, Vegas. That is a crazy card.
Canelo in Times Square, that'll be fun.
That is gonna be sick. He's fighting a nobody though. So, well, to the
Yeah, it's still in
boxing,
Times Square, man. Like,
that's gonna be huge.
yeah.
That's gonna be huge.
I remember I was there with my family and we were staying in Times Square. We walked through and they had a ring set up and they were doing something. Like, I didn't know what was going on, but like after Angelo told me that, like,
Right.
that they've been doing like real boxing. I thought it was just like two dudes,
Nah.
but it was probably like a real match.
Yes, sir. Yeah.
It's kind of wild. Like like the middle of Times Square. I mean, like, think about that. That's pretty crazy.
Yep. Our guy Clinton Man go, baby Brunson, cat jumping, no money, Celtics in 4. Yeah, I don't see the Celtics having too much problems. Uh-oh. The Clippers are starting to pull away, man. Clippers starting to pull away. They said they're not ready to go home just yet. Who's supposed to win this? The Clippers, right? They're favored. They're a higher seed, right?
I think they're the higher seed.
Yeah,
But I think most people think the Nuggets are going to win.
are better. Yeah, because they are the better team. Although they didn't. Yeah, they fired their coach. I still don't understand, bro. These people are crazy.
Yeah, I mean, they're up 3. Nuggets are up 3-2 in the series.
Right.
But it looks like it's going to go to Game 7.
But in that Game 7 goes back, right, to LA.
It'll go to LA.
Yeah, so that's not a good idea. It's not a good idea to have to do that and then have to take that trip, right?
Right.
Take that.
Harden. I mean, this might be the best Game 6 Harden I've seen in a very long time. 28, 7, and 6.
Wow. I wonder what his numbers were on FanDuel. Definitely not that.
And Kawhi he's got 26, 8, and 4.
Kawhi's got 26?
Yeah. Yeah. Norman Powell. He's the Toronto Raptor that I was thinking of.
Right.
Powell's on there too. Like they've got a good team.
Right.
And they've got Bogdanovich. He's not really doing much, 16 minutes, but he's a nice end of the bench guy.
Yep.
So yeah, it's no, the Las Vegas fight is free on ESPN Plus on Sunday.
That is correct.
Angelo feeds me great information all the time.
That is right, sir. Yes.
Those dang refs. Yep. Yep.
Man, there's a lot going on right now.
Your king, Bobby Klintman.
Uh-oh.
Robbed.
Dang refs, huh?
Dang refs. Yeah, it's always the refs.
Always.
They've been making mistakes left and right. For real, they screwed the Pistons out of a game.
Yeah, I heard they actually really did. I heard it wasn't a good look.
It was a terrible miss too. I mean, the ref was standing right in front of the play, and he blew the call. Yeah.
Wow.
Then they do that. That like next day report.
Right.
How's it feel to overdraft a running back?
Shout out to Malinowski. Are you an Eagle fan? That's what that looks like, or is that college? In any event, you're absolutely right. It doesn't feel great, but guess what? He's considered the best running back in the draft. So,
Yeah.
I mean, if you're going to talk your talk, we're going to talk it back. It doesn't matter that I think that Omarion Hampton is the best running back of this draft. What matters is that the consensus number one running back out of this draft is Ashton Janty, hands down. So what? We overdrafted.
Either way, it's a lose for you, man. Like if you're right and Omarion Hampton's the best running back in the draft, he's on the Chargers, dude.
It's not a good
That's
look.
a problem.
It's a major problem. Uh-oh. He said Eagles throw up. So who's your squad, man? Who's your squad, Malinowski? Appreciate you for coming through. Hope you enjoy the show, man.
Is that like Iowa?
I know, right? Iowa. I don't know who that is.
Hawkeye? Is he a Hawkeye?
I can't make it out. Is it FIU? I think FIU. No, I can't. What's the bird, man? Stop keeping us in suspense, Malinowski. Raiders transplant Angelo. Warriors hopefully can get past the Rockets. And Vegas Golden Knights moving on to the next round. Never had a doubt about that one, Angelo. I rock with those Knights, them Golden Knights, man. Hey, anybody, if you want to go to a real show, a real sporting events,
oh, here we go.
Check out the Knights, man. Go check out the Knights in Vegas. It is prime time, man. They put on a show. And I mean a serious show. I should have known. I should have known, Malinowski, Giants fan, when you started throwing up with the Eagles. Y'all are so in bad shape. You did get your Lawrence Taylor 2.0 though. Well, I shouldn't say that.
But let me ask you this. Is it kind of embarrassing that like he wanted LT's number?
I know, right? And LT was like, no.
I mean, the gall, man, like who would even ask for it? It's like Cam Ward. Like, I don't get it. Like, I think Cam Ward is wearing Warren Moon's number. And they asked him about it, and he's like, yeah, I looked him up. He's pretty good.
Right.
It's like, you looked him up?
Dude. Hey, Malinowski,
you looked him up.
Yeah, obviously this is your first time coming through, man, and I really do appreciate you coming through. But you don't watch, because if you did, you would know that is our reason for not wanting Janty at 6. We're rebuilding. He doesn't feel a need that's going to fit right away, and he needs somebody else. You know what I mean? As far as to pair up with. Otherwise, you're going to kill him for his first rookie season, and who knows what he's going to have left. So trust me, we're in agreement on this. We didn't even need to hear that. We didn't need to watch what y'all did with Saquon Barkley. We've been knew that. And that's why we didn't want Janty at 6. We wanted to trade back. If we couldn't get Shador, if we couldn't get Mason, Graham, or an Abdul Carter, right? We wanted to trade back. That was your typical content creation Raider fan, if you will, thought process. That didn't happen, though. Didn't happen. And when that doesn't happen, and you do need to fill. See, my problem with that pick is because we could have got a running back after the fact and still been in good shape. So, you're not going to get an argument out of what you're saying because you're right. We agree with you, man. But what we don't agree with is that we are in great shape as a Giants fan, because as a Giants fan, you are not in great shape. I'm sorry, Jackson Dart is not the answer to your problems. I don't think y'all have a deep. You got a lot of problems, bro. Great shape.
Jackson, you know what Jackson Dart is? The same guy you just got rid of.
Exactly, Jones.
The same guy you just got rid of. Can run, can kind of throw.
I can't believe you opened your mouth to clown us. You know what I'm saying? Thank you. See, now we're starting to agree. Mm-hmm. Dakota Miller, appreciate you for coming through. Hope you enjoy the show. Yes, the Giants are cheeks. I'm sorry, Malinowski. I don't know what made you think that we were going to have some kind words about the Giants and their draft because I don't. I mean,
Dude, it's not going to matter how long he sits.
you asked for this. We're gonna look at this Giants draft.
Yeah, I mean, at least you have two other quarterbacks to put in front of him. But yeah, Jones, he was a disaster. Yeah, he was a disaster that everybody knew was going to be a disaster too.
Right. Now one other, I'll give you one which is hilarious to me though, because I hope you don't think you guys did yourself some justice by picking Scatterbull as your running back, because that's not going to pan out either. I mean, do you think that was a good call to go get Scatterbull at that point? Because you could have got Scatterbull or a better running back than Scatterbull as an undrafted free agent, in my opinion. I don't think Scatterbull is going to turn into anything. So, yeah, I don't know. At least we, like I say, we filled the need and got the top running back in this draft. Yeah.
Best front seven in the NFL.
And actually have a quarterback? What quarterback do you have?
They have Russ Wilson and Jameis Winston, I believe.
You have the best front. So why did you have? Let's look at the rushing.
They actually ran the ball fine, but they couldn't throw.
Nope, I'm going to look. NFL rushing yards by team for 2024. Let me do it this way. I know the Raiders were last, so that's why it's obvious what we needed to do from that respect. Yeah, I know. No, Spence.
They couldn't run either.
The New York Giants are in the bottom half of running the ball.
Yeah.
You got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Yeah, there's 20 teams better. It's not even close. So just to give you an idea, the Ravens had the most rushing yards on the season with 3,189. My poor Raiders only had 1,300. That could have been gotten by one player, in my opinion. And your New York Giants only had 1,700 yards rushing, bro. And you just went out and got Scatterbull. You think he's replacing Saquon Barkley? Good luck with that.
I thought they drafted the replacement from last year.
Barkley for years.
Wasn't Tracy supposed to be the replacement?
I have no idea. All I can say is good luck with having Scatterbull when you've been sitting watching Saquon Barkley. I'll give you a story because this is very relevant. I actually got an offer. I got an offer from San Diego State because I did what I said I would do. But guess what? Guess who just left San Diego State when I'm going to go on San Diego State? Marshall Faulk. Do you think I want to hear how I am nothing like Marshall Faulk for my entire college career? Absolutely not. Well, guess what, Scatterbull? You're about to hear that you ain't Saquon for your whole entire time there. And nobody's going to be happy about it because they're used to seeing Saquon running back, not Scatterbull running back. So good luck. Good luck with all of that. Yeah.
And Scatterbull's got to beat Tracy for that job.
It's not going to happen.
Yeah.
Dude, Scatterbull was a wasted pick.
Yeah.
I'm just going to be honest with you.
I mean, maybe their rotations, I don't know how they planned it to play, but it's like you guys should fire your GM and hire his son. His son seems to have more common sense than he does.
I'm telling you. Thank you. Yeah. 4th round power back to complement our other running backs. Dude, Scatterbull is not going to be a power run. He's not like Taj Brooks from Texas Tech. Don't get me wrong. Yes, he's hard to tackle. He has all those things. But that's college in a conference that didn't really matter. It wasn't the SEC. It wasn't one of the bigger conferences. you guys kill me with this stuff. It's like our fans, my Raider fans, man, when we got Dylan Lowby. It's no different. Everybody's all high and mighty. He played in the worst FCS series conference that you can find.
Yeah.
There's no coinky dink. It's not translated.
The competition matters.
Absolutely.
Who you're doing it against matters.
Absolutely.
Right? That was my main criticism.
Yeah. My guy, Jeff is in the building. Salute Turf and Spence in the nation. And then he goes mad. He goes nuts with it, man. Hey, you are my guy, as always, man. I'm glad I got a chance to finally subscribe to your channel the other night and all that good stuff, man. Jeff is a good brother, guys. He's mainly Raiders. As y'all know, this isn't just a Raiders channel. We talk everything here. But if you are a Raiders fan, man, go like and subscribe. You definitely don't want to miss out on what Jeff and crew have to say. He's always got a cast of dudes that are real down to earth. Yeah, absolutely love it. Can't say I'll be able to do the show tomorrow again, Jeff. I'll hit you behind the scenes, man. There's a lot going on this side. But yeah, check them out. Check them out. Check them out. All right. I'm back to Malinowski. We didn't run the ball much because we were behind in most games. I'm not the one that brought up the running game, bro. I didn't say it was good or anything. I'm just, and I'm still curious about the bird because I've seen that bird. And is it like Temple? I know the bird, man. Tell me what the bird is. Tell me what the bird is. Bro, you just said it. You literally just said it. Malinowski, you literally just said, I can't believe y'all just went and got Janty and wasn't ready for him. Why would we pay a guy $16 million to win 2 more games than we won the previous season? It doesn't make sense, my friend. I can believe we let the guy walk. He needed to walk for his own sake and ours. We're going to pay him $16, $17 million a year to go 8 and 10? Well, I don't understand. I don't get it. You know what I mean? Because you are absolutely right. I would take JJ over Ashton Janty any day of the week, twice on Sundays. He's proven Ashton Janty is not. So, yes, you are absolutely correct, my guy. I can't believe it either, but guess what? I can because it makes sense. It makes sense. You know what I mean? So
the only thing is Pete and Spytech, I trust them. I trust them. I mean, Spytech's been drafting great for a while. So
good job.
Yeah, you brought him in to do the job. That was his evaluation. I'm sure Pete had a hand in that.
Yep.
He wasn't pulling the trigger on a first-round running back unless everybody was on board, I'm sure.
And Pete Carroll knows running backs, bro.
Yeah.
You remember that guy called Beast Mode? You remember that guy called Sean Alexander? Trust me, Pete Carroll knows running backs, man. He knows running backs. He knows defensive backs. It's what he does. And hey, Malinowski, I am an objective fan. Very objective. So much effective to the point that now you're going to start pulling me back into the AP days. And now we're going to start having to talk about, well, who really had, what kind of power, who was calling the shots, right? Because you're absolutely right. Guess what AP wanted? AP got nothing of what he wanted, which is why the door was shown. He never had a chance to start. He wanted Josh Jacobs. He said, we absolutely need to keep Josh Jacobs. And guess what happens? So you're right. Guess what else he wanted? He wanted AOC to start. That was his dog. It was the reason they got him to get the job. But who did we start? Gardner Minshew. Who made that decision, Malinowski? I can guarantee you it wasn't AP. And I can find 15 million reasons as to why they gave the $15 million quarterback they paid the starting nod so that they could see their money go to work. Because the rookie on the rookie contract, it's on a rookie contract. Doesn't matter. So there you have it. Yes, they spent a high pick on a running back this season because in their eyes and in their mind, they're ready to win now. And I don't agree with it. Again, I am as objective as it comes. I gave our draft grade a C. I'm talking people that don't even like the Raiders gave them a B. B plus at worst. I gave them a C for these reasons you're discussing. Yeah, you should check out the channel, man, because we are very objective. As much as we are fans and we love, and of course we are going to be a tad biased, but when push comes to shove, man, and we get down to serious brass tacks and debate, we come clean, man. And I'm telling you right now, my team is not good. They're not. I wouldn't be saying this stuff that what's his name's been up here talking about. There's somebody else in here talking about their team that sucks. I mean, it's like I wouldn't be talking that stuff. So yes, AP got thrown under the bus. See, now you're starting to see we in the same lane now. You're starting to see how we operate over here. Jeff got one for you. Hey, Spence, I see another green banner in the very near future. Boss.
Let's hope so. Let's hope so.
Sebastian Arasso. Yo, what up, homies? What's cracking, man? Appreciate you for coming through. I hope you enjoy the show. Yeah. Yes. Malinowski. I hate seeing good players walk for nothing as well. And that was the funny thing because there was so much back and forth with this Josh Jacobs thing because apparently he was going to take the deal, but not, I don't know. And then Coupon Tom Telesco really truly messed everything up. There's just so much back and forth. The bottom line is regardless of what happened, it didn't make sense to pay that man that kind of money, and we were going to win a game or two.
Oh,
uh-oh.
We don't have enough time to get him started on Derek Carr.
Oh, Jesus Christ. Exactly. This game is over in 50 seconds, guys. It's a good game, too. It's a 5-point game with 50 seconds left, so it'll probably take 20 minutes to get through this 50 seconds.
Yeah, right.
But Derek Carr, oh, God. Jeff, you trying to hurt people's feelings, man. When's the Lakers' next game? You ain't right, Jeff. But back to the question of what do I think of Carr? I think Carr is what you call a franchise quarterback. I know that might shock some people, but what I consider a franchise quarterback is somebody that you draft and is there for a decade. You know what I mean? And they actually do put up some numbers. I loved Carr until he got hurt. That's just the reality of it for me. I adored Carr until he got hurt. When he
was never really the same after that.
Yep.
You know what, once you've had the fear put in you,
yes, it's over.
It's over. Like that happened to Bledsoe in New England too. Like he took so many hits, so many beatings early in his career. Like by the time he was like 6-7 years in, it was just he didn't have that desire to stand in the pocket and take that hit anymore.
Yep. And once you start getting happy feet in the wrong way as a quarterback, the decisions start going the bad way, and it's over before it starts. So, yeah, hey, I liked him too until I didn't, and I'm not gonna lie. I was ready for him to go. I'm not gonna lie. At the end of it, it was time to move on. Everybody needed a change.
Yeah, everybody. And all you need to see is how has his time been in New Orleans.
Yep.
That's who you let go, like that guy.
Correct. So Angelo's got a question for Spence. Do you believe the Patriots will sneak into the playoffs or miss this season?
God, I'm optimistic. The schedule lines up great for us to get 10 wins.
Okay.
But, I mean that's like everything falling into alignment. You know, the stars. I kind of feel like the Raiders and the Patriots are kind of on the same path,
I
ascension
agree,
wise.
bro.
Like 8-9 wins, and I
Yep.
mean, maybe if things break right for us, we can get 10 or more.
Bingo. And that's
But
both teams. I could not agree with you more, man. And it's so wild that we do shows, right? And our teams are very similar.
Yeah.
Just across the board. I mean, how many wins did y'all have last year? Right. I mean, same boat. Like, there's a lot of similarities. And now with new coaching, smart coaching, great drafts. I think you could see our drafts being very comparable, to the masses, if you will. I definitely think you guys did a better job than we did. I would give you guys a B over our C.
Yeah.
For sure.
I mean, I'm not going to penalize them for doing the drafting a kicker and a long snapper. But I mean, if I was being like totally honest, if I wanted to be hard on him, I would downgrade him for that. That was deplorable.
Yep.
There's too much talent in that draft to waste 2 picks on positions that you could just pick up after.
It didn't make any sense. That I'm curious to hear what the thought process was on that.
I think they really like the kid from Miami. I'm going to be honest. Like everything I've seen, like he looks like they were just in love with him.
Right. So what I will
you put
say,
a show on.
Right. What I will say, Malinowski, is you might be able to appreciate this. I've already brought myself to the front of the congregation for Drake May. I thought he was the Mitch Trubisky of the draft for that pick, right? I don't know if Spence, you remember I would say that constantly. I didn't think.
Yeah, I was hoping he wasn't going to be, because it was like as that draft approached, it was becoming more and more clear that he was going to be the pick. So I just had my fingers crossed.
Please, right? And Spence will tell you, I thought that Jaden Daniels was it.
We were in agreement, yeah.
Across the board, up and down, even over your guy Williams, Caleb Williams over there in Chicago.
Still over Williams.
Exactly. Yeah. So, yeah, man, I was wrong. I was totally wrong about Drake May. I mean, it's still early, but I can admit that I was wrong. The kid looked good, man.
Yeah, I mean, his numbers weren't great, but like, the team was absolutely horrendous around him. So it's the fact that he had any numbers at all is that's the impressive thing.
Correct.
I mean, if you go look at who he was throwing to, it's like wild that he got what he got.
He had no number one.
So, I am very optimistic on him, and I am super happy that we have a left tackle now.
Right.
Because I don't know if I could deal with another year of watching Vidarian Lowe.
Yeah, you guys did not grade well.
Yeah. The draft was great, Jeff. Yeah. I was super, super pleased with the draft.
Yep.
Like I gave them an A because of their first 6 or 7 picks. I feel like they just absolutely killed it.
Dude, Henderson?
Yeah.
Campbell,
Henderson.
Campbell.
Farmer.
I wanted Campbell. I wanted a tackle. I wanted Campbell, Mimble. I wanted somebody to shore up and help Geno feel comfortable.
Yep.
That's what I truly, honestly wanted. Or defensive lineman to make.
I think they think that William and Mary kid is gonna be that for you, but he's light or something, right?
He's a project. He's terrible. If you go look at his highlight tape, just go look at the second play on his highlight tape.
And he's William and Mary. I mean,
exactly.
You shouldn't have any bad plays on your highlight tape if you're William and Mary.
And if you go look at the second play, you're going to turn it off immediately, effectively.
Is he your Dylan Lobby?
Yes.
I'm sorry.
Yes, and he is not going to make it, in my opinion, unless
maybe one of you. your undrafted free agents will pan out in that respect.
That's the case. I absolutely think that's the case. Yeah, that's what I see. You know what I'm saying? That's exactly what I see. So hey, shout out to my guy. Where's the flag? Carr's 4th down throwaway and his diving fumble on the 1 yard line. I was done with Carr. He was stressful for sure. I could not. This is the comment of the night. You win the comment of the night because you are bro. That fumble on the 1 yard line, dude. I think that ruined it for me too. I was done. I was done with Carr after that one. That one made me upset. I'm
Jerseys were on fire after that.
Yeah, I'm with you. Where's the flag? That one was unexcusable.
Mm-hmm.
Got Malinowski back. My Giants were so close to having the number 2 pick in that draft till we beat Washington in a meaningless game at the end of the season.
Dude, like you're in the right spot. Like the Raiders and the Patriots both last year. The Raiders went on a 2-game winning streak for no reason.
Yes. Oh, and from what I was hearing, the Giants were picking Cam. Right? That's what I heard.
That's what I heard. Cam was their number 1 guy.
Cam was their number 1 guy, and they were picking him. So, yeah, it's interesting it worked out the way it did. I didn't expect that at all. Jeff, I thought of you right away during the draft. I saw the pick and I was like, shit, we got to come to New England to play them this year. Yes. And it's not going to be fun, bro. That's not going to be a fun game for us, Jeff.
I wonder when it is. I can't wait for the schedule to come out.
I know. I'll be there. As I've already told you, my daughter's teammate. Shout out to my guy, Greg Pearl, man. I love this guy.
Right. He hooked you up.
Yeah, his daughter, Lauren Pearl, she's a gopher girly. She's got her another senior year coming through, so we get our girl Lauren back. But yeah, he's got season tickets, man. And he's like, you are coming to this game. He knows about the
podcast. That's the right game for you.
Yeah, he knows that I'm an avid fan. So, Jeff, get the car warmed up, man, because we going to what is it again? So where is this stadium? Gillette, but where is it at? Foxborough. Yeah, we're going to Foxborough, baby. Yeah, I'll be there for that game, no matter how cold.
Yeah, I hope it's kind of warm.
Yeah.
You don't want one of those winter games.
Yep.
It gets real nasty out there.
I believe. Hey, Malinowski, I believe this. I absolutely believe this. I believe they tried whatever was possible. You need a quarterback. Jackson Dart isn't it, guy. I'm just going to tell you that right now. Hey, and
I think you got the right pick. I would much rather have Abdul Carr coming out of this draft than Cam
Ward.
Agree. I agree. I'm not sold on Cam Ward either. I think he's going to bust.
Bingo. I don't think he's ready to play right now. And in fact, the Tennessee Titans are going to do what they're known for doing and have been doing and following in the Jets' footsteps on ruining quarterbacks. That's what they're going to ruin Cam Ward as well. Who is he throwing to? Who's Cam Ward throwing to?
Well, I mean, they still have the what is it?
I know they got to
remember his name.
They might have the best defense in the league, right?
Yeah, the AJ replacement, AJ Brown replacement.
Come on, man, that's no replacement. You know that.
Yeah, he's a decent wide receiver. He's nothing special.
Decent, nothing special at all. Nothing special at all. So, yep. See, Malinowski, man, you thought we were way apart, man. We are way closer than you thought.
Yep.
Particularly on our takes, because I'm very objective.
September, October game, yeah. That's best case.
Yeah.
You want to get it. You want to get it early in the year, not late.
Yeah, and with our luck, Jeff, it's gonna be late.
Mm-hmm.
Luckily, I'm smartening up though, man. I'm buying myself one of those heated jackets and the pants. Yeah, I got that on back order because those Minnesota winters, man. There were two meets that I went to. Cold. When I tell you that cold was cutting through me like a freaking Japanese sushi knife. It was bad. Ooh, yeah. I need that jacket. So, but yeah,
You like it. You like it in Texas. I can't imagine. I can't imagine you playing at Montana State, man.
I know, right? Nobody,
It's like,
nobody can, and I don't
like
blame you.
we're like, who's that dude wearing a sweater underneath his
Right,
uniform?
right, exactly. Dude, we have been rocking for 3 hours.
I know it's crazy.
40 minutes. And guess
Hey.
what? That's not even the wild part. We still have 72 people watching.
Wow, it's amazing.
72. Can't
Yeah,
thank
you know what? It's because everybody's so engaged in the comments today. Like people are firing.
Absolutely.
I love it.
I love it too. You and me both, man. You and me both. I needed this one. This is a good one. I don't know how many views or any of that because
I know it's late for you, man.
Set up. Yeah, it's going on 1 o'clock, so I'm definitely getting into bed. I got another long day tomorrow, I'm sure. Definitely a better one than today. But yeah, man, it's a good show. Great.
Yeah, it's been good.
Thank all of the chat. As you know, chat lives matter, man. Without y'all, this show is nothing.
That's right.
So appreciate you, man. And like I said, I probably won't be doing much for the rest of the week. We may have a TRS thing popping. I don't know. If so, I'm gonna hop on that if I can for sure. But yeah, Titletown Sports Talk is where Spence is at. Hit him up, right? Instagram, YouTube, X, all of them. Find them. Yeah, Jeff, I'm on the road, man. I'm in VA. Like, I'll hit you up, man. I'll be here for a while, probably. But yeah, please like, subscribe on all of us. Yeah, and stay tuned, man. We got a lot more to bring, man. A lot more.
Yeah. Come back next week. Let's continue this.
Exactly. But until then, as we always go out, hook 'em. Peace. Good night.